I might have to do the sign into the right channel first. Hang tight. Signed into the wrong channel. Switch account. Team Spooky on YouTube. See if that works. There we go. Looks like it's working. Nice. All right. So hopefully we'll have some YouTube monsters in here with us just like we did yesterday, because that was pretty fun to have. What's up, Tento? How you doing? Yeah, it's got the if you got your little photo or whatever, I throw that on there. How's it going, bro? I was about to check to see the wolves that happened at Level Up Expo. I haven't seen it yet. I'm about to skip ahead to where the bracket starts. Good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing well. I know you did a lot of Mortal Kombat. Wait, did they have you on the MKPK this weekend? I forgot.
And he picked
Where's the bracket? I want to show you how the top 8 first. Do they have the bracket or did they just go straight in? They might have gone straight into the first match.
It's ChrisG rocking the Salvatore.
Oh, is it? They went straight in? Dang, all right then. I mean, that's fine by me, I guess. But yeah, hopefully you got to do some of the MKQP. I was working on it, and I really forgot who did the commentary, because that was a 2 days of nothing but Mortal Kombat chaos.
He's like thinking about it. Hey, let's get this little. You know, the cool thing about Chris is like he has multiple characters.
Anyway, yeah, Spooky Vision time. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to everybody that might see this on YouTube, as well as all the guys that are already live on Twitch that have been watching me play my casual games. But this was the Level Up Expo. This one happened in Las Vegas this past weekend, and See the Wolves, I want to say, had a $5,000 prize bonus, something like that. It had a grip of money, so this is going to be a good one. Some classic players showed up that you might be used to seeing. ChrisG, Reynald is here, Cloud805 is here. I forget who's in the rest of the bracket, but there should be some good ones. Oh, it's 5 a.m. All right, well, if you're up early and you want to see some good stuff, bro, this is a good one.
You know, we're still new game territory. We don't know if it's, I would say, 3 out of 5 territory yet. So because of that, we're having a feel out and see.
Yeah, work. Combo Breaker, I'll be there. I'm working, but I'll be there, obviously. I'm just running one of the streams. I don't know which one. I think I'm helping with mainstream, or what's considered the mainstream, considering that they have like 5 streams at Combo Breaker or something like that.
2 out of 3 they might get stomped, but that third game could really help them out.
So I'll be there checking it out.
Super early and we still don't even have.
Shouts to you, Fact Foundry. Thanks for coming through. Shout out to Tento up in here, Win Limit, Princess Fluff, TK Moro, KKB, and everybody else. Let's see what's up. So first match.
Wow, we're really going for this.
So we got See the Wolves. ChrisG, he was playing in Beta 1 and Beta 2. He was playing Kine, actually. But when the full version came out, he switched up to Salvatore. But he has a unique knowledge of how to fight Kine.
You know what's crazy about the crowd?
That's because he played so much of this character during beta. He was doing all the real stuff too.
That's what I'm saying. It's a knowledge check.
Get crossed, buddy.
Right.
Okay. Oh my God, the fly.
Y'all love the little landing off the rev flow.
Yeah.
The stomp is Salvatore's best special by like far. It's really good. It's safe on block. It's plus like super plus on hit. If you counter hit with it, he can even walk up and get stand C and get even more stuff. So you're gonna see that he's actually really scary. So is Ronaldo. Ronaldo's scary as fuck. He does way too much damage for only 2 meters. So my 2 EX meter, not even 2 like supers. 2 EX meter, 1 super does so much. Oh, for CR7, I don't know for sure if there's one in this or not, but there might be. We'll find out. You're gonna see a lot of the character on the player 1 side, Kine. I know there's a lot of Kine players. You're gonna see Salvatore from Chris, and then after that, it could be anything. But popular characters, Terry, Rock, B. Jenny's popular.
What's your size? I see what Chris.
Those are ones that you're very likely to see. Ronaldo's less popular, but he's pretty good. Damn, nice confirm. That was a very Street Fighter confirm.
I wish Chris started punching.
You start punching.
Damn, he brought a jug of water. He didn't just bring a little water. My man put the whole gallon of water. Crystal Geyser.
Like, really dominant.
All right. That was a fast 1-0 for ChrisG.
You were saying he's like kind of the joke relief character, but the thing is,
man, I wish I could have gone to this just to talk shit.
See, that's plus right there.
I would have been in the crowd drunk like a clown, asking who wanted the side bet. What's going on, Trace?
Obviously because of the more obviously easier
That was so cheap. The forward D. Forward D feint is very powerful.
Oh, nice
Setups. Oh, he knows. He knows. He knows he can jump.
Go for the fly. Go for the knockdown.
He's really plus after that knockdown. See, he's so plus. You be thinking you could down jab, but you can't. See, that's how plus he is. He sets up Oki. He's dead? He dies? Oh my god.
Level 1s yet again doing so much damage. Another confirmed from ChrisG. And again, like you mentioned earlier, this is
Word.
3 ChrisG possibly sending Reynald to
Kokona. Kokona said, Reynald only rinses his chewing gum with the finest spring water.
Yeah, not every character.
He better use that finest spring water to wash off the salt if he loses this. He's getting rushed the hell down by a DJ. And not that DJ from Street Fighter either.
Is that Mature in the background?
That's King. That's King, yeah. That's a
I think I'm gonna move my camera so you guys can see the meters better. That way you can see who has bar and player one side. Give me a second for that.
Combos. What's the setup right here? Goes for the crossover, but doesn't get in the hit stun.
The maximum amount of information. There we go. This should help. Bam. There we go. Now we're talking.
Okay, he actually backdashed here, so it keeps him out of the out of the air.
Airborne. Goes the pressure. Jab right there. Chip damage is available. No high dodge attack right there.
That jump attack is really good. I think it's his jump C.
I was thinking that too, but there's the link from Chris.
Drop.
He was trying to possibly bait Reynald into doing
I moved, alright? I know I got a big head, KK, but I moved. What's up, Stars Aligned? How you doing?
You would get 2C. You would get 2C. Hit the heavy stomp.
I moved, alright? Give me a break over here.
Okay, nice. Oh my God, it's gonna be big.
Don't be calling me a big head and then you got like a 5 head over there. I'll find out.
EX11, so you trying to run away? He was trying to run. You can't run from the DJ.
Looking like an NBA Jam big head code.
It looks like Reynald is really clueless right now, right? He doesn't know what to do in the situation. He's getting pressured.
Cross up. Is that supposed to be King in the background? I never really paid attention. But now that I'm looking, is that King?
Hard knockdown. You can't even roll.
Yeah, you gotta hold every single bit of that run up throw.
Oh my God! He tried to hit you with a squat. Not the squat. Oh my God.
Oh, the jump D! Agent.
Look, we're here to talk about City of Wolves. Not have y'all talk smack about our big head, okay?
Helps him get over the fireballs. Reynald had to recognize game.
Chris gets it 2-0.
Winner's side. Winner's top 3, if you will.
Oh my God. Guaranteed top 3 already with amazing $2,000 prize pool. And the funniest part, he did it.
All right, let's see who's. So the other winners, it should be Cloud805 versus someone. I'm not sure who the other person is. So they showed the bracket. Nice. I'm glad you checked it out, Stars Aligned. All right, here we go. So we got Cloud805 versus Dillion. Dillion, isn't this guy also a Tekken player or something? His name is really familiar to me. Then the other side of the bracket is Punk versus Flaquito. No surprise that Punk is doing well in this game. And then we got Sundowner versus Nacer from SoCal. He's a SoCal player. I don't know if he still lives in SoCal, but he's well known as a SoCal monster. Reynald is going to be having to fight against the winner of that match. You can't see Reynald's name behind me because I have a 6 head apparently. The chat is telling me. Even I didn't know this, but according to the chat, I have a 6 head, so you can't see Reynald's name. But you'll have to trust me that behind me is Reynald's name.
I'm interested in seeing as Punk made it through the bracket, and to finish things off, Sundowner going up against Nacer. So that's going to be another one they're going to meet up to see. The winner of that will meet up against Reynald.
Hopefully this is a good match. That first match was good, but not very close. ChrisG pretty much mauled.
Across every tournament.
Bro, don't be calling me Sinestro, all right? I hate that guy.
You mentioned about like these hitbox with kind. They're so dangerous.
My man said I look like Sinestro. That's messed up.
So dangerous. So I'm kind of curious to see. They're both very fast.
Maybe pull out the yellow ring on your ass. Doesn't he use a yellow ring or something like that?
It's going to be a matchup of speed for sure. Who's going to get the dominant knockdowns? Who's going to start the pressure? Who's going to force the other person to conform to the style of what they want to do and really fold? And I think, you know,
yeah, they're messing with me today, Trace. I'm not mad. It's just fun. They're trolling me.
In a prime position here in this top 8 winner, so this could be a bit of a breakout performance for him for us that's not familiar. Yeah.
They're both 0 players too.
Of course.
They're both 0 players, so they're obviously gonna have the dirty stuff, the dirty tricks, and you know it's gonna be really fun to see because I'm curious to see if they know
he's
how
got
to
the
stop their own nonsense.
Right, yeah.
Right, that's the beautiful. I want to see
the lag verter. Let me stop.
Is there counterplay? Is there? Do you know the counterplay?
Your shit works and the other guys doesn't.
Brooke.
This was in Vegas, Zaladin, at the Las Vegas Convention Center.
Right, so like it's kind of like that. Like, can you deal with what?
Viva Las Vegas! That's why they're betting like maniacs when they play. It's the Vegas attitude, the Vegas desert air gets in you. You can't help but bet it. Poker, roulette, craps.
Yeah.
So because they're not tight, there's always these little
blackjack.
high dodge attack or maybe
it gets in your blood. Being there enough times.
I want to see if they know those gaps. I want to see if they're
Punkdagod
to even try to get out of this pressure. Because a lot of like especially with Kind, you know, close C into feint into dash up, close C.
Yeah.
It's so strong.
Gambling your kids.
Because it's so strong, like
Gambling your kids'
our
college
reaction,
fund
like, kinda just flashes
out here.
I think there's a chance, right? And I'm also
Ooh,
I'm a fan of, like,
something's wrong.
doing
All right, let's
something to
fast forward a
establish
bit
dominance,
to
right?
while
So
they get it
even
figured
if
out.
you can
Oh,
get
never
the
mind.
first, like,
yeah, dash. You're gonna have the dirty stuff, the dirty tricks. Is there right? Because that's usually a
Oh, finally, they got it figured out.
a flash.
He said Punkdagod's on us.
wanna see
Is
if they
Punkdagod
know
one of those
those
games that
gaps. I
has a
wanna see if they're
good,
gonna take the risk
the house
to
only
even
has a small
try to
edge?
get
Is it
out
one
of
of
the
those?
pressure. 'Cause a lot of, like,
Yeah, I'm telling you,
especially
the
with
Brooks be
Kind,
breaking other
you know,
people's
close
sticks.
C,
You think I'm trolling? The Brooks be breaking your stick?
advance my strategy.
Think I'm kidding around?
Yeah, instant.
You be breaking the other guy's stick.
I mean,
That's
he
the real
told
tech.
Oh, it's smart mode, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Instant
I
flash
lag
mode.
less, you lag more.
He
Got
told
him.
me that his guard
Two
cancel
kinds?
flash
Oh,
kick is really
fuck.
easy on hitbox.
Why did I even tune
So
into
I wanna
this?
see, like, if we're gonna see a lot of guard cancel flash kicks.
Wait, is it 1-0 already?
Out in the red right here.
No, 0-0. Okay, that tricked me too. I thought it was 1-1. 1-0 already.
Thank God that doesn't.
Thought I
juggle.
missed the game.
Thank
I
God
know.
it doesn't juggle. It looks like, oh my God, what are we playing here?
Every time I see his throw, I think about Mark.
Well, she does kind of look like mature. I'm not saying it's not that it is her. I'm just saying I thought she was King at first. Because, you know, King always got a drink.
Oh, get off of me. Yeah, Dylan, I respect that. Sometimes that was mad disrespectful he was doing. Yeah, just throw that bad boy out.
That's one of my favorite intros. She drinks the drink and then she does a backflip and kicks the glass away. I think that intro's dope.
Honorary win.
That's iconic.
Nice little combo right there from Cloud. Sets it up, sparks Rondo, but he's off the screen though.
Yeah, and more importantly, though, took
What's
him out of
Kane bad at? Nothing, apparently.
So great trying to lock him down in the corner. Just Cloud. Okay, gonna eat this throw. This is good. A chance for Dillion here to mount some type of offense, but the red guard pushing him out.
I love that. That's so good actually. Because
She's not in a tux anymore when you kill her with a super.
Right there, but guess what? He's overheating. We're getting offense, but no JD. And
Yeah, he put it right there. That's the thing. You gotta have that on deck as well.
oh my God, nice combo. What is this? The setup?
Young B was always mad that King and Yuri had the you could kill them with a super and do something special, but you couldn't do that to Mai.
Today we've seen someone go
That used to
into
make Young B
overheat,
mad.
And immediately the tide of the battle turns against them, where they die when they could have spent the bar.
Yeah, yeah. One round apiece. It felt like Cloud was like dominating the whole entire time, but Dillion was able to fight back because why? Cloud overheated himself.
Yep.
Yeah, they put that in KOF also.
Yeah,
The
dash
same
forward
thing.
with the pressure,
KOF 94.
goes for the overhead. How about this?
But see, in Art of Fighting, it was cooler because it wasn't only the girls. That would happen to the guys too. I think that shit was dope. You would beat Robert, and then his shirt would rip and his jacket would get all fucked up. I always thought that was awesome. I was kind of mad when they didn't put that in KOF. They only did the two girls.
You saw that? That sweep was so
yeah.
far.
Nasty work.
And he was
I think that's one of the coolest things in the whole game. You beat Takuma, and then the scar on his chest starts bleeding. I thought that was awesome. I don't understand why that's not still in it.
He was able to get like a more optimal combo, optimal punish there.
Yeah, that too. That was one of the first fighting games that had battle damage.
Mounting some big offense, and what a turnaround to
Punish
another
again.
sweep.
Yeah, sweep there for the knockdown. But the sparks right there. There it is. We talked about
Farts
the
of
guard
flamen.
cancel
Farts
right
of
there.
ramen.
Sometimes the meaties might not be the best decision, especially against someone that's nasty at the guard cancel.
Someone who's going to use those mechanics up, and they're going to have to force to take this whole string. Go for the feint mid combo to bait something out. Flash kick hits.
I mean, they really cared. They cared about their stories too. I always thought Fatal Fury,
Especially if you get a
especially up to the first guy roll, I thought that the Fatal Fury story was awesome. I'm not as excited about this story. The end is kind of weird. Have y'all seen the end already?
Because Dillion was pressing buttons.
Rock Howard somehow becomes Geese, and then Terry beats him up, and then it's just they live happily ever after that. Oh, you beat me, Terry. It's okay, bro.
Jumping out of the situation. Overheat.
Okay. We subbed
Don't
him
give
to
up
a
on
big
me,
break.
Rock.
Gets the kill right before the overheat could really be a problem for Cloud. And
I think it would have been cool if Rock had just stayed a bad guy. I think that would have been more awesome.
Okay.
It's dumb. It's like the spirit of Nightmare Geese gets into Rock, and then you see Rock wearing Geese's outfit and doing the Geese fireballs and Geese Raging Storm and stuff. You haven't seen it yet, huh?
Sometimes you gotta know where the gap is.
I thought that was awesome. I thought that was a good storyline because Terry did to Geese the same thing that Geese did to Terry's father. That was like perfect. Geese killed Terry's father, and then Terry killed Rock's father. And that's why Terry felt so guilty and he raised Rock, because he felt bad about what he did, right? I thought that was a really good storyline. I feel like they kind of copped out at the end of this one.
There's the 2A. Yep.
If anything, I think it would have been better if Rock had been like, you know what, fuck you, Terry, you killed my dad. I'm going to go chill with Kind, and we're going to go beat the new evil Southtown. I'm going to take this shit over.
Good stuff to Cloud. A nice rebuttal here.
I think that would have been freaking great. But you know, that's just they're the ones that make the story. So
It is kind of hot out here. We are in Las Vegas, so.
All right, this is 1-1 still. Don't forget.
no. We might get a nightmare Geese or something like that. But as far as I can tell in the story, Geese is still cooked. He's done.
End the game in like less than a minute.
That's why it would have made so much sense for Rock to take over Geese's empire. I think that would have been awesome. Thank you so much, Legion.
Nice. Yeah, gets the hard knockdown, put the setup right there. I like the little hop though. That was really good from Cloud.
Appreciate the sub, my friend.
Defending.
Man,
now
this is pretty even.
On the offense, but it's not enough. The life wasn't there. Dillion was able to catch.
Oh, he tried to take over the Mishima Zaibatsu. I guess that makes sense. Southtown wasn't enough for him.
So much life, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go for a shimmy.
Bro, if they put Rock and Tekken 8, I would only be a little bit mad. I wouldn't be as mad as what they did with Geese because they put Geese in the game and he was so good. I picked him the first week because you know how it is. I try all the new characters to try them out. I picked him the first week and I was like, man, maybe it's just me, but this character seems really busted. And then sure enough, he was fucking busted. He was so good.
No flash kick attempt right there. You're blocking a lot.
Okay, there it is. Yeah,
he had parries that only he could do. He could parry like certain moves. He had a down jab, real combo. He had max mode shenanigans. He was crazy good. 11 frame command grab.
I guess he was so close to
what were they thinking? They made that character powerful.
Oh my God!
Oh, nice. Good reversal.
On that. Holy smokes!
And it paid
he had better than, but he had max mode. He would do multiple EX moves.
Yeah, no choice right there.
Down the wire, last game, last round. Who's gonna be ChrisG?
He was mega good.
Yeah, nice sweep from Cloud's part. Good backdash, but doesn't get the punish after the backdash. But we're going for the plus frame. We're pressing the high dodge attack. Are we gonna start the super to take you out of SPG? No.
Hey, so it's been found recently, by the way, that you know the anti-air attacks, they're normally only special cancelable, right? It turns out that the anti-air attacks, you can also feint. So people are finding new combos that involve doing anti-air attack into feint, into like a close C, like a close B, something like that.
Nice flash kick. Good patience from Dillion.
Just something for you to experiment with if you guys have been playing. I've been wanting to try it out too. I'm wondering if Hoku tomorrow can get real combos from that.
Can't extend it there. Would have had to go to level 1.
Oh, he jumped it. He jumped it. Uh-oh. Cloud's in trouble.
No cancel from Dillion. Surprise. I'm sorry he didn't do EX Fireball.
Cloud is an overheat. Just rush him down. He's an overheat. Get in there. Oh my God. You let him just jump at you. He put him in overheat. Oh, that's how he lost? No fucking way.
Wipe the sweat from your eyes. Take the W because you're in winner.
You lucky ass, Cloud.
That was intense. That was insane. Intense. But the fact that
that was so lucky.
So aware of using the level 1 to cause the opening, because I think most people, when they're thinking about in their
people want mods for CR7. I've been seeing some mods for the game. I haven't seen any CR7 mods yet, but I've been seeing some mods online. For real. I saw a Jenny mod that I can't even talk about
it. He didn't look at his own, but Cloud was the one that scoped it out, caused the overheat.
Yeah.
Having to make a decision. Do I flash kick out because
looking like those naked Chun-Li mods.
To get his meter back, I need to make something happen. And Cloud scoped it out.
I like that. Yeah, that's a great breakdown.
Oh, you talking about Roberto? TK Morrow? Make him look like Roberto? I think that would be cool if he had the hat. The thing about it is, isn't Roberto wearing a referee outfit? That's the only part that's weird. He's playing soccer, but he's wearing a referee outfit. About to give you the yellow card.
That works, yeah, but it's also kind of stationary, so I don't know if it goes. But then there's other characters, right? A character.
Alright, so what was the next match? Okay, this is Punk. I don't know who Punk picked. We'll find out in a second. Oh, Hoku tomorrow. That's right. He plays Hoku tomorrow.
There's a lot of lore in there that you can learn about the Fatal Fury universe, which is kind of cool because maybe not a lot of like people in the Western side like know what these characters are coming from, what they have been dealt with,
their motivations, right?
Motivation.
This is this game in the
Mod Reynald to look like he's in Las Vegas.
Game in the timeline. And it's been so long, there's a lot of plot lines.
That was a deep troll just now. That was deep even for me.
I haven't gotten to play too much EOST, but I love all of the little Easter eggs. It really rewards you for being a
Hotaru? What the fuck? Another mirror match? There's like 17 characters in this game.
crazy people.
Yeah.
So I need to go through it too. I definitely need to do it
Yeah,
too.
there's like characters in the OST that have moves from other games. Like
Nice.
NPCs have other moves. It's sick stuff. So.
Ooh, okay, Flaquito.
Buttons, Flaquito.
Two players on the green outfit right
Too
there.
early on the reflect.
Nice hit confirmed from Punk. I feel like this is going to be definitely more of a street fight.
Yeah, Legion, this was on the See the Wolves event took place on Saturday. The Tekken that I uploaded yesterday, that took place on Sunday.
Quite a few earlier, yeah, but like you said, Punk is going to be looking.
She said, I'm better.
Solid whip punishes, but we're attacking that rev meter again.
Oh my god, these fireballs. Yo,
You're welcome, my friend. Thanks for coming through for a while, Legion.
You're scared of the commander, aren't you? That's why you held up a little bit.
Dude,
But no hit.
This was in Viva Las Vegas.
Does have a too heavy hit confirm.
Yeah, I
which is
guess so.
crazy, right, special cancelable as well too.
It's really good. Not deep enough for the
Yeah,
follow-up
ChrisG. But the reason why ChrisG could do so good against the Kind players is because he also played Kind. He played Kind in both betas, Beta 1 and Beta 2. And I mean, he played them for like hours and hours and hours. He played way more than my Punk guys.
We find it. The 2C is going to land.
Punk, I don't think Punk even played until Beta 2. I think Beta 1, he was in Japan for Capcom Pro Tour. So he didn't get to play. But Beta 2, he played Hotaru a little bit, I believe.
That's just me. It could be placebo, but I feel like Fox Reaper's level 1 didn't do much.
Yeah.
But yeah, the damage definitely.
I work. That's the other losers bracket match, I believe. I have that one we haven't even seen yet.
For the player of Punk's skill.
Yeah.
Or I haven't seen it yet.
Definitely gonna spend a bar here if he wants to.
I wanted to watch this live. I mentioned it before yesterday, but I was working during this. I was helping with the Mortal Kombat, the pro competition. Damn. Wow. Only and that was only the level 1 super? Wow.
Nah, we good.
Yeah.
Punk is as optimal as ever as he takes the first game.
Yeah, the plus frame Flaquito. I mean, Flaquito.
I think Ken has potential to be really good, but the one that I'm looking at that could be extra strong is Chun, because almost any time that Chun can do some type of combo from EX Lightning Legs in Street Fighter, I know this ain't Street Fighter, but usually when Chun can do a combo from EX Lightning Legs, usually she's really good. She doesn't get that in all the games, but she gets it sometimes. And this game, you know, all EX's combos EXs, right? So just imagine her doing down B, EX Lightning Legs, and then just do whatever combo she wants. I'm sure it'll be pretty good. It might scale, but
they can go through your body.
anytime Chun has easy combos, she has high potential. Part of her problem in Street Fighter 6 is her combos, the good ones, are actually kind of hard. That's why you see her less. Also, imagine her walk speed. She must have crazy walk speed, right? Because Chun always has good walk speed.
What's the setup? What's the mix-up? What's the first opening start? What's the first whiff punish we're going to see?
Yeah,
I'm curious what Andy's move list will look like, because now Hokutomaru is borrowing even more Andy moves than ever before. He got the drop kick now from Andy. The only thing he don't got is Andy's uppercut. He got the drop kick. He got the fireball.
Fireballs are like
only the super fireball, but still.
It's more of like a hard read when I think you're gonna do a fireball. I go for a punish.
It's a fireball war.
Yeah, for sure. But realistically, you don't. You could just do what you're seeing Punk do right now, which is just defend that, maintain the bar, and that's
nice
big.
combo.
He's actually in SPG. He can dump as much as he wants here.
No, level 1. Yeah, I guess because he still has low rev gauge as well too. So there's no reason for him to go for hitting gear, because he wants, maybe if he gets a light confirm, he'll go level 1.
Yep, he's gonna get a light confirm. He's gonna do big damage.
Put himself in overheat.
What cost we got put into the overheat, and this is where it gets dangerous. You cannot just defend.
That's super. He might not have wanted that. Damn, nice punish. Punk. Yeah, his face says that he didn't want that.
Level 1 read? You know what's crazy? Because it could have been that level 1 read, or maybe an input buffer. It's very possible.
Punk's playing on
right? Because
DualSense. That's crazy. Would you play on a DualSense pad? Punk does.
So if he,
yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't want that. So this game right now, if you're not playing, one thing about this game in particular is that it has a very lenient input buffer for uppercut and for super. But that also means, let's say you try to walk a step and then you try to do a fireball, there's a high chance you'll get super for that. Even stuff like half circle back into forward, that counts as like an uppercut input, which is crazy, but that's how it works. All right, Nacer versus somebody. Sundowner, okay. Is this the Kevin player that you were hyping up before?
They even got a...
Good, yeah.
Anyway, Nacer, I know him mostly as a Street Fighter guy. I think he played a lot of SF4, if I'm not mistaken. That was one of the big games he played.
There's been some good ones. I've seen. Yeah. They're good.
Oh, it might have been earlier in the tournament, Urge, that there was a Kevin play. That might have been during semis. Looks like top 8. 4 kinds in top 8? Oh my god. Ugh. I'm disgusted.
Losers top 8, Core move to top 5, getting hit by the air fireball, but no follow. Get off of me, power dunk!
It's bad enough that he has a fireball that hits, you know, in 2 different angles, but it also moves him back. Like, it's so crazy.
Yeah, pretty much. Damn.
Oh, hard knockdown. Nice.
People are just not ready for dealing with this character yet. He's really strong.
Jumping
Most of the good players have him as either their #1 or as top 3.
Oh, yeah, dialed in that string and
You're not gonna find too many people that are like, yeah, kind is actually mid-tier. Said almost nobody.
off the counter hit.
Nice jumping again, but no confirm with a combo. The tech, nice
super.
Power Geyser for interruption. I mean, that's
Did he
the
want
stuff
that?
you need to do,
Oh,
right?
no,
Get
but
the
now he's
gaps.
dead.
There's
Now he's
gaps in there, so a lot of things are not real.
Oh my God.
Buttons out here, Jay. That's what they be doing, and you gotta be ready to have the punish on deck, as we saw.
If that's the game, that's the game,
Sundowner
Urge.
taking
At this
first
point,
blood
you
in
know
the
how it is,
second
man.
first game.
We already know that this is an esports World Cup. It's got a $2.5 million total prize for something like that, the ESWC. So you should expect the players to play as cheap as possible. And it's going to be even more exacerbated by the fact that the player base, the amount of people that bought the game seems good. They haven't talked about their sales a lot yet. But then the player base, at least on Steam, is like a middle range. It's like 2,000 to 3,000 active players, right? So you're going to see a lot more like top tiers and guys just picking what they think is going to help them win, that type of thing. You're not going to see so much of like the Mize out there and the other characters.
Trying to cash out.
Hey, ain't that how you
He's
save
pretty
money,
cheap.
Yeah, that is how you save money. All right, let's see what's going to happen here. What is
Alright.
Nacer going
Game
to do?
2.
How is he going to adapt? to
First game,
this situation?
Sundowner pretty much
his fireball
steamrolled.
actually from Terry is actually amazing.
It's not bad at all.
Yeah,
I'm
especially
surprised that
considering
people are
this
not
level.
saying this needs to be 3 out of 5.
Easy right there,
It
sweet.
recovers,
I personally
yeah,
don't
to your
care.
point, it
I like when
recovers
games go
fairly
fast. I
Even
think that's
as a
exciting.
fireball
But
crack.
I wouldn't be surprised if people are like, man, this needs to be 3 out of 5. Look how fast the other guy's dying.
It's definitely a very good fireball.
Let me not will that into
Almost been
existence.
A big whiff from Kind with the stand D right there, but just a little bit too slow. But
Good
speaking
punish.
of that, wild punish.
The fact that he gets the dash forward D is so strong. Look at the damage he's doing.
Back and then had to put his hands on him from
Yeah,
far
yeah.
range.
Guess per game?
Drops out.
Oh, chip damage actually.
Grand
Oh,
finals
nice.
need to be first to 100. I mean, they're playing for $1 billion. If only. That would be nuts if they were playing for $1 billion. They're playing for $1.5 million. I'm not saying first to 100, but if you told me it was like first to 5 in grand finals or something like that, I believe you.
Yeah, that's
For that
tough
much
because,
money,
like, you can't
make them play a long
you
set.
can't
I'm fine
AD
with that.
rev low, right? So you have to
Just
super
imagine
that.
how hype it would be
But
if somebody
that's
gets
the thing,
5-0.
because traveling
I'd be like,
traveling
God damn, they got
right,
fucked
you
up.
do that, right?
Kind of really was the best
Combo,
character.
50%
That's what
gold.
I'd be thinking in that moment.
He said, think this.
Can't punish. You can't punish because they made it better for no reason. Why'd they make that move better?
The four framer to punish that.
Oh, actually.
They made it better for no goddamn reason. It was punishable in
I guess in that
beta.
situation, maybe stand C is better than stand D.
Actually, yeah, faster, yeah.
He probably was great. He wanted to stand D damage to go into stand C and get off of me.
Man, F the OnlyFans girls. I'm
Okay.
saving my money.
Yeah. Nice tech. Yeah, the tech window is so huge. So you need to go for like more of like the
I'll stick to the
walk
free adult
forward,
websites.
run forward, hop.
Yeah.
Right.
The
You
bait-
forgot. Word, Kai.
Oh, the DP's gonna work out.
Karate Moses said for $1.5 million, I would pick Pet Shop. Of course, he's talking about JoJo's and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Pet Shop is like banned because it's so broken. It's really a dumb flying character that also has a stand.
Might as well, right? Because
And
it
JoJo's
definitely
is pretty dumb.
teaches you also like, okay, I should always JD. If you can always JD, you might as well do it.
Do
Get
it.
life back. It doesn't make your rev gauge go up. That's the best part about it.
I don't
because,
even know.
like,
I haven't watched
your
people play the
rev
old
gauge is
JoJo's in a
better,
very
health
long
up.
time.
Something to watch out for.
Damn,
right?
well, that was the whole first round of the tournament, guys. Unfortunately, there was a lot of kind. Even in losers' cores, I think there might be another kind mirror match. We'll see.
But you know our next
See when
match
we
is
get to
gonna
that
be
point.
Reynald versus Punk.
Ooh,
Okay.
A little more
This should be interesting. So Reynald is playing Kind. I'm sorry.
every game.
And Punk is playing Hotaru. So that's the matchup you're going to see.
You can see obviously combo, EX, boom, 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 boom. It feels amazing to do.
Well, HNK's not Capcom, right? Capcom didn't make that game. Who made that HNK game? I forgot.
It is.
It just feels so satisfying,
is.
like you said.
All right, we're gonna see classic Kind versus Hotaru.
Uh-huh.
I want to see the Kevin. I feel like Kevin's
Yeah,
one of
there
those
you go.
characters, like, you know, because like he's obviously a newer character.
Capcom made
right?
the Fate Unlimited
He was
Codes
in the
game,
beta.
though.
Yeah,
So it's like, do people?
I wouldn't be
even
against
have
seeing
enough
that in a
experience
colleted
to fight against Kevin?
I agree.
Because one
Fate
bad DP,
Unlimited
you are dead.
Codes.
Literally, you are going to explode.
I like that game.
I definitely agree with that. I think, you know, if there's one character Punk fought a lot, it has to have been Kind, right? So
Yeah, for
he's
sure.
gonna
Except the
have a bit more
combos.
experience with this
The only thing I don't like is how annoying the combos are to do. You got to Tiger Knee everything. You ready to Tiger Knee into Tiger Knee into Tiger Knee and to do some hits and then Tiger Knee again? Because guess what? That's the combo system.
The freight train, gets hit. I love the awareness of Reynald using the 2A.
On the PSP version, they made it easier. They made it that you can just do specials into specials. But you know how it is. Nobody likes those versions. Nobody likes when you make it easier. Everybody likes when you make it harder. Wink, wink.
Hokage Mountain? Yo, Billy came for himself first and foremost, man.
Oh, my man. What?
If they make a Triple Z fighting game, I would try it at least. I wouldn't be that hopeful because they messed DNF Duo all up. But Triple Z fighter would be interesting. I'd try it at least.
You gotta be inhuman to see that normally.
I'd hope for it to be good, but I wouldn't. You know, I wouldn't bet the farm on it being good. I wouldn't bet my $1.5 million.
Now you're making me look at the cameo, not the match anymore. Like who's in the light tower right there?
I don't know who's chilling over there. We'll find out. Maybe Tung Faru, right?
Oh, imagine.
In there. Also, I wanted to mention too.
Well, I don't know how much they're gonna rebalance. There is a patch coming soon, but in that patch,
how about this?
they've only talked about a couple of things they want to fix in that patch. They haven't really talked about nerfs, more like things that were unintended things that they want to fix. And they made Khan better. Khan was already really good in beta too. He clearly was at the top of the ranking charts, but they made and they nerfed other characters too. They nerfed Preacher's mid-screen combo. Nah, meh. I guess. I mean, she got another mid-screen combo, but still. Then what else did they nerf? They nerfed Terry Burn Knuckle into Crack Shoot being a true string, but I'm fine with that because that was kind of stupid.
For sure, because that's a little moment of ending of run there. This is a big hit from home.
He might be dead.
Yeah, I mean, Cash all the way.
Terry's clearly still a strong character.
I would go spend it all. We're going to the next game.
Damn. Holy fuck.
Game number 1 with the Hotaru. And in this credit,
non-brand?
because like we obviously saw.
I mean, I guess.
Putting Punk in losers.
What would you consider a non-brand fighting game?
He's not really playing that kind of like marble style kind.
Talking about like an indie game or something like that. There's indie fighters out there. There's even what's the robot fighting game that just came out recently, chat? Diaphone was playing it for a while. I forget the name.
Want to do.
Oh, look at that guy. Take that. But look, shout out to Punk for just defending that, though.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Nice combo right there. Goes to DT.
Iron Saga Versus. Is that what you mean? Something like that? Iron Saga Versus? Where it's not like based on another franchise or whatever?
Oh,
that's the closest recent game I could think of, Iron Saga. I haven't tried it yet. Have you guys tried it?
That was like a Ric Flair chop almost.
I haven't even seen it played. I just know that Diaphone played it. Yeah, Infinite Drill Works, you got it. To Iron Saga Versus. That's the one. Deadly Court. I forgot about the Hellish Court. That game is cool. It's kind of like a weird Bushido blade. Bushido blade with throws.
Punk must got the stream on in his headset.
I know, he hears me.
I got you, Jay.
I got you. Twitch chat.
What a cross up.
Big count hit confirmed here from Reynald.
Level 1. Do we catch up for level 2 to take out SBG possibly?
Tremble before my ambition. Oh, big whiff.
That's gonna hurt. No, a little bit too far.
Oh, this is all good right here. And look at the timing. I love.
Yeah, that guy's been working on that game for like 10 years or something. How long have they been working on Punch Planet? A hot minute.
Jump out, Reynald. So close to taking. Nice. Game number 2, 1 round apiece. You know what it feels like?
Close
it feels
set.
like first game, Punk bullied Reynald.
Yeah, I'm not a big platform fighter guy either. But I can understand why you want to play Rivals because a lot of the Smash Brothers players also play that one, Rivals of Ether.
Go for the sweeps. Sweeps are unsafe, but it's actually, you have to use them.
They're fast
They're
enough.
really fast. They're really good.
What's good,
And it's also
Conundrus?
good against
How do you do?
That, like, are really confident.
Bro, Shining Force fighting game would be sick. I had so much fun playing Shining in the Holy Ark. Way more fun than I thought I was going to have. It was pretty awesome.
Sparks of Rondo. Sparks of Rondo.
Oh, that wasn't deep enough to hit.
I think Punk didn't want to attack. Wow, what? The Eric target combo?
Nice. Okay, off the counter hit. Reynald set point.
I didn't know he had that. I'll be honest, because you normally don't see that
see
ever at all.
Yeah. Rock has one. Gato has one.
Yep.
I want to say Hotaru.
I'm hyped for some of these new Sega games. I want to try Open World, Jet Set Radio. That sounds cool. Sounds like some GTA style stuff. Open World Jet Set Radio. I'm down for that.
Yeah, he tried to get the dash up, but the dash up wasn't enough. But we got the backdoor right there. Oh, that was not a safe jump. Get him out of SPG.
Yeah, the new Crazy Taxi sounds cool too. I'll try it. Why not?
That is definitely minus right there.
Yeah, mistimed is punished, and Punk keeping it simple there. Goes for the throw. We haven't seen a command.
There's supposed to be a new Shinobi also, right?
Oh, it's close, it's close.
Oh, that's
Super?
Good forward roll.
Super.
He can come back.
Yeah,
He can
that's
come
a tough
back.
one.
He wants to save it. He's looking for a whip punish. You know it. There's the fireball. You got to attack the gauge. There's the command grab from Punk. And this is going to hurt. You have to drop it. Yeah.
Red line right here. This is going to just be enough.
Oh.
That was
Man grab.
intense. That was the only way he was able
Damn,
to
this
win
is
there,
crazy
right?
close.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay, final game, final round. 1-1. Reynald has the 1 bar though. So
Where's the train even going?
let's see if- oh, that could have been a
This
whip
train
punch
has
on
been
Punk's
going somewhere since Garo won. Where's the train going?
Predicted grand finals for this tournament, and it's happening right now in top 8 losers.
Yeah,
So
a little bit too far right there. Nice tuck on the throw. Maybe a hop. I love that. You saw the rep guard hop back. Good defensive. Pretty much the manual timing in that situation.
oh my God, he tried to advance, but that far C is not letting you go anywhere. Oh, and wait, but again, the
Shout out to the
It's,
ball.
it's even more confusing if you play the Nintendo one because they have a
There's
link
the guard cancel
in the
right
Nintendo
there.
one. In the
Definitely
Nintendo
needed.
one, the first
Kind of
person
changed the game
to
right there.
There's a chance.
to
Watch
stop
the
the
red ball.
statues before we use Father, the first person to stop the statues in ancient times is actually Shinobi. For real.
Anyway, drops again.
joke. Isn't that
Oh,
awesome?
The anti-air jab had to take that one. Reynald.
Damn, that was a close set.
It's not the best fashion. He understands, but listen, a win is a win, and we gotta take.
Sorry,
it.
Reynald, but one kind's out of there. Hooray!
Kind of tell that Reynald was like after he won, he did that, he did that yes, which is kind of rare because we normally see Reynald.
One of the
just like,
kinds is out of there.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
the- But he really was like, I want to win this match, right? Because it was kind of like sweat. It was sweaty,
Oh yeah.
right? Final round and everything.
Yeah.
One mistake, and you could also see Reynald start dropping combos at the end, which is pretty
Uncharacteristic.
rare, right?
Yeah,
He hits these King of
yeah.
Fighters 13 combos like easy.
Yeah.
So I was really surprised.
All
at
right,
some-
next
some of
match.
the
It should be the
last
other side of
He
losers'
could be
quarters.
eliminated From here, I'm sure we'll see him later on in Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, we're probably.
Could probably just skip ahead the quick way.
Players like to go
Man,
for it, and they're
there
more
we go.
safe with picking an OB2.
Yeah.
This should be
OB2,
interesting. Is it another kind? Oh my God, it's another kind mirror match.
Speaking of OB2 characters, Kind versus Kind, Dillion versus Sundowner. And,
Dun-dun-dun.
you know, it's gonna be curious. I'm curious to see like how is Sundowner gonna keep up with Dillion's speed. Because I feel like Sundowner.
Yeah, I
is
love
more
that
of a kind
game.
of, like,
Also,
neutral
Moro. I play
player,
it sometimes
plays
on the
more of,
stream.
like,
Shinobi 3 is a
while
good
people
one.
are moving.
Yeah.
While
yeah.
Dillion's like, I'm just trying to knock you down and make you guess over and over and over again.
Dylan is like, I'm hitting nothing
Fine.
but 6 on my arcade stick,
Yep.
and we'll see where it takes us from there. But Sundowner rocking the black costume here.
Ooh. Yeah,
What if top 8 of EWC is all kinds? What if all 8 of them are a kind player? Then what?
5A there.
Yeah.
How are you? It looks like he's standing flash kick, bro.
Just let it go, right?
Yeah, let it go. Nice block.
Ugh.
I want to see people interrupt that string. I feel like maybe you can interrupt it. Maybe you can't. But I feel like there is a gap there, it seems like.
It looks like
We cancel the tournament. You can't cancel the tournament once they're already in top 8. How do you cancel the tournament? They're already there.
Oh my God.
They all qualified. They
He's
played.
about the neutral. Sundowner
The Saudi Prince is going to take one look at what's going on. He's going to look at all the SNK devs, and they're going to just immediately start apologizing. We're so sorry.
Oh, back
It
that.
don't
Our
matter,
balance
he
sucked.
cared.
Our bad.
He saw the orb.
You got him thinking. And
Wait.
now-
Using the rev guard. Oh, where are you reaching? But it's okay. He's overheated.
I mean, could you imagine?
anything does,
I'm not saying he can't do that, but could you imagine he runs a $2.5 million tournament, he sees the top 8, and he says, no, money rescinded. That'd be fucking nuts.
He dropped it. Is he able to break his level 2?
No, I'm not sure actually.
People would lose their
'Cause,
minds.
like,
Could you imagine?
It's one of those things that's like, no, nice rep.
Whoa.
It feels like.
Shout outs to YouTube out there also. I see a lot of people lurking in the YouTube chat. Don't be afraid to say hello if you guys want to. I'm keeping an eye on y'all over there.
Doing a match, but in that situation, if it was breakable, it would have been huge.
Yeah, because I think it.
Not
like, you
today.
give off the thought of like, okay, I broke it, and you were expecting more of a block, but now I'm safe to back off.
True,
so
true,
I was just wondering. I'm not sure if Kynes is, but the double hitting far C
Word.
work out for Dillion here.
Yeah, he's trying to guard.
I'm trying to get into the group of streaming more on YouTube again. I haven't really been doing it a lot. I'm sorry, guys. It's not that I've forgotten about y'all. It's just that I've been too busy playing my Sega Saturn and my casual games.
Oh, nice. Go for the throw. Sundowner looking good. Oh, he could take this game against Dillion. Fumble before my ambition.
I mean, I don't know.
He's telling you to fumble the ball.
I don't know,
in front of
Tim.
him, man. Not in front of all the.
What if he pays everybody else? Then what?
I think Sundowner has.
You gonna take that chance?
Dillion's
One of these 20
weakness.
games might lose the
He
prize
likes
pool.
to
Which one will it
jump
be?
a lot. He's
This
not
year it's
willing to
Counter-Strike Go.
maybe jump. I feel like a lot of situations. Okay, if you're a person that likes to just like throw tech and you know you're getting
They live by different rules than us.
jump outs, like these are amazing situations right here.
Overhead.
Big punish.
Overhead is designed
Yeah.
to beat throw.
Yes,
Go
yes,
for
yes.
it. Yeah.
Okay,
Dillion.
so ramen. Nice jump out right there. Dylan looking really strong here. Ooh, 2C counter hit combos.
Just throw it out
I
again.
kind of was hoping to see more variety this top 8. It's not that I mind, you know, people picking the cheapest characters, but where's like a Billy? Where's a Kevin? Where's a Hotaru? Where's anything?
Nice. Throws him out of red flow right
5
there.
kinds.
Guard cancel was coming.
Red blows off that
He's
now.
too kind.
Oh, big with punish.
2-4
Yeah.
neutral D, but we get the fireball though. I like that little confirm right there.
That's what I'm saying. Where's Preacher? Where's any character?
He said, you ain't going nowhere. Sneaks in the
Flash kick?
overhead.
No, that's right.
I wonder if Juicebox was there. Let's check the bracket. I'm gonna go take a peek and see who
Oh,
was in
it's
it.
So privileged
That's
there.
privileged fireball. There's no way that should have knocked you down.
No, man. Dylan's got to be shaking his head on that one.
Yeah, because he was making such a big comeback.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, he's apparently
But Dylan,
good enough that 5 people have him in the $5,000 tournament.
Level 1 right there.
Or $2,000 tournament, my bad. I thought it was a
he
$5,000 prize
hesitated with the
bonus.
dashing attack. I
Yeah.
saw he took a frame or so too late. and didn't
Let's see.
follow.
So there was around 60-something
Keep the plus
entrants.
frame going. This time
I'm gonna take a peek and tell you who else were the good players.
See if it's safe or unsafe.
IDOM got
Don't
9th.
think it is. I'm
Flash
pretty
Metroid got
but the
9th.
hesitation here from Sundowner.
Yeah.
Didn't capitalize on it. Dylan's going to capitalize on this, inching him closer to depth.
Those are the ones I recognize. IDOM got 9th and Flash Metroid got
Ooh,
9th.
JD
Anybody else?
right
Let's
there.
see.
It's my turn, but misses the flash kick right there.
Yeah.
Sparks a rondo. No,
Those are the ones I recognize.
Counter hit combo.
Oh,
Misses the stand
once
jab.
again,
Yeah, that's supposed to be 5A into the flash kick right there. Yeah, usually it's. I feel like that's kind of like a expert combo, right?
It
That-
is.
I know what
it's
SNK
definitely
games
what's the
typically they don't get as
center
much
of other
numbers
trying
as like Street
That's why, like,
Fighter
as strong as
or
Kind is,
or
I'm like,
Guilty
that
Gear or
combo
even
hard to do,
Tekken.
so you're not gonna see it
But they
as
only had
hard.
66 sign up. And if I look at, let's see some of the other games. Tekken had
You're pressed with emotions. Like, how do I optimize this? But we're gonna go full optimization.
186, and that's the Tekken version that people complain about. 186. Street Fighter had, if I had to guess, 300 or something like that. Let's see.
No.
Wow, Street Fighter had less. Street Fighter only had 150 players. Really?
Sundowner.
Tekken had the most.
Oh, Rev blow, get off of me. Hard
Wow.
knockdown. Take this pressure.
What a surprise.
Not a bad answer
What about
here,
Guilty
too, as
Gear?
well, right? With Rev Blow, you have that armor
Guilty
on,
Gear
so
had
come down with a
only
throw.
65. Okay, so they had around the same numbers as Guilty Gear
Oh my
Strive.
God,
That's
the
actually pretty
overreach
good.
from Sundowner. What are you gonna do? I mean, you have meter. That's kind of.
I guess so. Tekken's so good that even the patch that people dislike, 180 something players showed up. That's crazy.
With punish. How dare you press the
That goes to
button
show
on
you
me?
in Vegas we love to gamble,
He even
baby.
tried to tempt it. He threw out the little 2A.
We love
He
to
was like,
gamble.
"Ah,
Put me
maybe I
on that
can
craps
finish."
table. I'm ready.
Nice SPG. How many times do you
Ready to
hear
lose
that
my
before?
$100 and never play again.
SPG.
In stereo.
Get the gamble out of my
They go
system.
stand jab, flash kick. Take him out. Do we see super? Yes, we do. Hard knockdown. Throw orb on the screen. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. But he misses the dash, it seems like,
Dash,
right
yeah,
there. Right?
yeah. He wanted to dash up, just close the distance there. Just right there. Almost puts himself into the orb. You gotta be
Nice.
very wary of that.
Yeah, you forgot that you had SPG, huh? I like the double G.
I mean, if I could pay $50 for a steak, it's not that I'd be one to pay that much money. But, you know, if the steak costs $50,
Set the trap yet again.
at that point, taking a risk on the craps table ain't that bad.
Stancy again. I like the use
Panda
of the
chasing,
red
I'm
guard,
all
trying
in.
to
Don't
push
go
back
all
to
in
the
right
edge.
away.
Oh,
You gotta play for fun too. You go all in right away, and then you lose. Then what are you gonna do? You either gotta hit up the ATM machine or you gotta not gamble for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's better to slow play.
Oh
not
my
gonna save
God.
him.
No,
Don't go
she
beyond
got
your
the light
means.
kick version, but doesn't matter.
Definitely don't bet the kids'
Anyway,
college fund.
Sundowner eliminates Dylan.
All
From
right,
this
good job,
tournament.
Sundowner.
I mean, big shout
So
out to
he's
Dylan, man.
Sundowner's
That's
guaranteed
first
top
place,
4.
right?
So
That's
right
not
now
a- that's
it's
not an easy feat,
winners
especially with a
is
stat
Chris
tournament
G
like
versus Cloud, right?
Caliber too, right? I mean, the run he had to get to this top 8 was paramount. So shout outs to him. Keep on grinding.
And then losers,
this.
I want to say it's Reynald versus the other kind. Is that losers? We'll see in a second.
First game, take down
That's
Chris,
Vegas,
force Chris,
baby.
counter pick
$50
Chris,
steak, that's
another
normal in
time,
Vegas.
See that hook tomorrow that you were talking about.
You used to be able to go to,
I'm
remember when Evo was at the
Yeah, I
Tropicana?
feel like that's the one character we
See, I
haven't
miss these
seen
days. You
yet
can't find
on
stuff like
screen.
that anymore
It'd be
after
kinda cool to
pandemic.
see Hook
But when
tomorrow.
Evo used to be at the
But, you know,
Tropicana,
Chris is
across the
really
street,
adamant about
there was
this.
a
Hey, I
hotel
really
where at
wanna
3 in the morning you get
at least
$15
return
steak
and
and
see how
eggs. And it was like
South
real
Korea-
steak. It was
I mean,
good.
got him this far.
It wasn't as good as the
Right, got him this
$50
far,
steak
you know,
spot,
obviously
but
had
it was a
full
good
time
steak.
to win that
$15
one
steak and
match
eggs, you'd be in
where
there for
he just
free.
lost with Salvatore,
At that point,
but
I'm like, hell yeah,
I
this
mean,
is great.
beating Reynald, taking him out. It's
$15
pretty
steak
huge,
and eggs, you can't
especially
find that
Salvatore.
nowhere.
Now, the question
yeah.
is, does Cloud805
That was a
have
long
the
time
matchup
ago, though.
knowledge against Salvatore? So that's another question.
I hope to see if I'm Cloud805, I'm watching that last match to see what to do.
Vigarian?
what not to do. right?
That sounds
Because
like a
lot of
weird
the
fighting game
interactions
character.
with,
Vegarian?
ChrisG and Reynald, it was just Chris going for jump C
Yeah.
at sporadic timing.
My name is Vegarian. Why you call yourself that? It's like vegetarian without the T. Vegarian.
Be more defensive from that close range and not try to immediately attack. So,
Like, all right,
but
I
of
get
course
it,
we'll
I
find out
guess.
after this button check here between the two, get their win button set.
There is a Salvatore right now.
Yeah,
Infinite
maybe
Drill
the
Works.
high dodge
Infinite
attack
Drill Works
might
asked on
be the
YouTube
better
if there's a
option,
Salvatore. Right now, my
especially for the
friend.
jump C,
You about to
which
see
kinda
him.
like,
Watch
it's
this.
short
This guy's
and also
sick.
far at the same
Yeah,
time,
at the same time, yeah.
right? Because
He's actually really good.
Because if you flash kick, you might, if you let it rip, that's a big counter hit combo from.
Oh, they're doing a
from
button check.
Salvatore.
Is that
For sure,
serious?
yeah, on both sides.
Or is this
That's why
real?
I think, you know,
Oh,
and
this is
also,
button
does he
check.
know about the far C? Like, does he know that he could like link off of that? Does he know about the stomp pressure?
Yeah,
Like,
the crazy
So
part
this should be
about
3 out of
Far
5.
C, the
As a
second
reminder,
hit has to make
ChrisG
it
played
straight
Kine
back.
in Beta
The
1
first
and
hit
Beta
to the
2,
whip,
so he
that's
has a
when you're
unique knowledge of the
crouching.
matchup.
If
He
you
knows how to fight the
it's
character because he
dangerous,
played the
but
character.
If you see the first hit whip, you can press 2A before the second
Is
hit
ChrisG
hits.
with shades on?
So there's that situation because it's like, it's not like it's the fastest normal, right? That kind of like comes out, like it lingers and then it hits.
yeah.
So if
You'll
you
like
see
this, I
the
think,
linger,
Infinite Drill Works.
then
You'll like
you
this.
can
He's pretty
counter it.
good,
But if you
to
just
say the
are
least.
scared to press the buttons, then that means you're forced to deal with the plus frames no matter
Yeah.
what.
You're playing the DJ game again. You know,
ChrisG
you
got
know,
top
makes
8
you love
in
that. He's
4
trying to be the
games
judge
this
of the
weekend, I
content.
believe.
Man, shout out to Shao-G. There's a lot of pictures of him from previous
By the way.
concerts that he's done with. He's wearing like KOF t-shirts.
Oh, really?
They had a
Yeah,
Sparking
man,
Zero
he's been a
tournament?
fan for a
What
while.
the
Like,
fuck?
You know, it's a fun inclusion. He's definitely a character. I'll
That
say
must have been
at
something
Evo
else to
Showcase,
watch.
when I got to see him early
Y'all
on,
trying to watch a
the games,
Sparking
I was
Zero
like,
tournament?
man, I feel like people are gonna really like the character. And if you look now, it looks like a lot of people are
No,
liking
he's super
him.
fun. Yeah,
They're feeling
he's
him,
super
yeah.
fun. He just gets lamed out.
He's unique.
Penetrates the hell yeah.
He gets lamed out.
Yeah,
but,
he
but,
does,
but
yeah.
if
Only
you're
if you guys want to
wants
see it,
attack,
all
you're
right?
down for it.
Yeah.
All right. We might check it out then.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to watch the whole thing. We could just watch the top 4. Oh,
Oh,
something's wrong.
Because if he does one bad flash kick, the counter hit combo is going to be
Chris is gonna make you
crazy.
pay. He's gonna make you pay.
You said I'm with
Shao-G
T.I.
working while doing it. You see that heavy punch?
I haven't thought about
Oh,
T.I.
yeah,
in a
he
while.
does.
Like, what's going on there?
Damn,
You gotta
somebody
pay
thought
to
about
see
T.I.?
box offers.
Does that guy even still make
Yeah,
music?
sometimes the rich do.
I'm just playing Saladin. I'm just trolling.
This whole new box, you know, box and the
Let me see. Was there a Bleach
Wait,
Rebirth
Fox
for
rich too?
Souls?
I feel like he's-
I
feel
don't
like
see
he's broke.
one.
I think he's rich
That
on
game,
boxing.
unfortunately,
I think
for
he
some
got
reason, a lot of people are not
rich.
playing
Homie's
it.
rich, he could buy
And I'm not
something.
just talking about it looks like a
Batman don't give handouts. What do you
arena
mean?
game aspect. It's just not popular for whatever
A
reason.
lot of people still broke.
Robin's still living in the tent.
That's what I'm
Sorry,
saying.
bro.
ChrisG got top 8 in 4 games, Nero.
Here we go.
Nice.
He's more than outside. He's inside. While outside.
This is how we do it.
Yeah.
Shove him on the floor. How dare you?
That's like getting shoved into a pool, bro.
Yeah.
Just pushed in there.
Cloud
This is
fights
my
back,
inside
that
voice.
guard canceling right here.
What a
Good
cross
cross,
up.
but
Try
again,
blocking
the
that
ultimate
bullshit.
is done.
Ooh, okay.
Stepped on his
Same
stepped on his
side, Rev Low
kicks.
kinda crazy.
That's rude.
Rev low, there's the stomps.
Yeah,
You gonna
there's
step on a
gap there.
man's
You can definitely
shoes?
Flash kick there to hold his down.
Oh, try to challenge the heavy punch. Yeah, we're seeing already. Cloud not really sure how to approach that. Like you mentioned, of course.
No, I
that's
mean,
going
if there's a Sparking Zero tournament, Infinite Drill Works, then it's not too far removed to also ask for
One thing
a
which
Bleach
is kinda
tournament.
crazy and interesting, okay?
If there's any place where they would do something like that, it would be here.
In the middle this time instead of point, because when he fought Reynald, it was on point.
It was on point, yeah.
So I'm curious to see like what's.
There
the
was also
reason,
a
like,
rock,
maybe
paper,
he's
scissors
like,
tournament,
against
apparently.
Cloud, I need to have the SPG in the middle, right? To kind of like deal with.
There was a Mario Party tournament? What the
Later,
hell?
A combo like this is gonna put you in SPG,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So now you still have a second chance. You have access to that air rev flow, which he's been using. But his get up animation is.
Yeah, I don't know if it was
wild.
streamed or not.
What is that?
Oh, there's see. Oh my God, no flash kick right there. No high dodge attack. Good
Oh,
challenge.
there's
See,
challenge, yeah.
there's a challenge. If you're ducking, that 5C is not that.
I could
strong.
guess
It's
how he got top 8.
strong.
He picked the top tier and then he blocked.
Close your hair for Cloud to take us to the final round.
Nice. That was.
Yeah,
good
exactly. Like
adaptation
Panda
from
Train
Cloud's
said.
part,
He
right?
probably picked the top tier and
Now
then
let's see
blocked the
what
line. Then he
Chris
just
gonna
won.
have to do. Obviously, if you
That's
want
how
to
it
get the
goes.
hit, take him out of
Especially in this
SPG,
type of
you have
tournament,
to
you know,
up
where
the
not all the
plus
big killers are
rate.
there.
You're not ready
You could
for
win
the
that way.
super.
Just block.
Yes, we do.
Block it, they'll do something stupid eventually.
Knockdown here.
Flash
Yeah.
kick.
See, that's the thing. From that angle, it's hard to hand that.
I never
jump
even
head
seen
down.
that
See,
Killer
yeah,
Kill
yeah.
game.
How far out
Infinite
time
Drill
is.
Works.
Oh, yeah,
I just know that Killer Kill. I think the characters look
Goes
cute.
to the stomp,
That's
goes
all
to
I know
the
about
plus
Killer
frame,
Kill.
that situation.
I never watched the
Again,
anime or
I
anything.
think he gets, if it's counter hit C, he gets 2C afterwards.
I believe he does, yeah, 2C.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
you keep it the same, though. I don't disagree with him. He's in a great position. I mean, he's close to hitting an negation gear. It's possible.
Oh my
SPG
God.
still on deck, too.
Yeah. Oh, is that gonna hit?
Oh, the reactions?
No.
No, that would have been
I
sick.
really thought, I don't know how it
No,
looks
not
outside.
yet,
I thought
Saladin.
Yeah.
the
Not
way he
yet.
did it, it looked like he's like,
And he
I
knew.
got you.
Zaldin's asking about the Hunter x Hunter fighting game.
We don't know, but
Not yet released, my friend.
not gonna work out here. Kyle gonna expend his bar and
Nah,
take
Chris,
us.
Chris is mad
Okay.
at that. Chris is mad at that. You know why Chris is mad at that?
Dun, 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 dun.
Chris is mad at that because his 5C is already out, right?
Yeah.
But somehow, literally, if you look at the clip very slow, if you look at the exchange very slowly, Cloud dashed into the 5C and pressed his 5C.
Yeah, but you know, in the era of like the old Third Strike era, there was a lot of random fighting games back then, and dude, you know, some were better than others, some sucked. But you know, I appreciated when there was a lot of fun fighting games more. Like I could name fighting games that nobody would care about in 2025, but they were enjoyable. Eternal Fighter Zero, I thought that one was cool.
Jumping out of normals, because a lot of people are going for the 2-to-1, right?
Immediate, I like it.
I
Yep,
definitely
that's a
loved the
great
hell out of
and it's a great
IAMP. I don't know if anybody knows about that game. That's the Toho, the first Toho fighting game.
That's what I'm expecting.
You just throw projectiles at each other all fucking match. That shit was crazy. Rumble Fish, that was a good one. Rumble Fish 2.
For sure, yeah. It's also safer too, right? I mean,
The HNK fighter.
worry about
Toshin's alright. I tried playing Toshin in the modern era because, you know, I play a lot of games on the Mr. Randomly, and it didn't age well.
Right there. I mean, you're not gonna hop jump because if
You're
you
better off
hop
playing like a
jump,
Tekken 3 or something like that. That aged well. Tekken 3 is actually kind of
Oh,
fun.
it's a run in. We're
Biofreak, I never even tried
I
that
think you
one.
try to skip neutral, maybe run slide and the EX stomp right there. 'Cause that's
Mace the
usually
Dark
something
Age. I don't know if that was good or
players
not.
do with
Was it
all
any good?
characters that has advantage in
It's probably still better than whack-ass Primal
like
Rage.
Hotaru, right? You got EX elbow, just throw it out, make yourself safe for kunai to close
Yep,
the distance, right?
exactly. Here we go. Okay,
Yeah, I like
nice
that
block
game.
on
I used to play
overhead.
Marissa a lot in it.
Slide, but that's so
Infinite
slow.
Joe Ropes.
Oh, got him sleeping.
Is that a fighting game? Last Bronx? Isn't that a beat 'em up?
Really funny.
Yeah.
Or is that actually a fighting
The
game?
reward was not
I used to
that
even
great.
like on Super Nintendo, there was that game, Hey Punk, are you tough enough? And this game is like a whack Street Fighter 2 clone. You don't even have combos, but I thought it was cool.
DJ here.
I like the
Red Guard.
characters.
That was actually good. Red Guard kept him in the corner, actually.
Yeah.
He wasn't able to get crossed up.
Nice
Big punish.
combo. Take him out of SPG for sure. Super. What's the follow-up? Put the sparks in there.
Farts of Rondo.
You know what's crazy? If he teched the throw, he would have teched into the
Into
orb.
the orb. Yeah, I was thinking that too. And that's something you always got to be cautious with, right? You know, proceed with caution.
Yeah,
Like,
Breakers,
don't even
I
say
mean,
that.
Neo Geo, that's like cheating. Because Neo Geo did a billion fighting games.
You can't really. Wow!
You name a Neo Geo fighting game, you're almost cheating in this conversation. But I'll give it credit, Breaker's Revenge, that one's cool.
With a fireball to the face. Now I think ChrisG might be switching up. The first game.
No.
Never mind.
There's also a Kazuna Encounter. Is that the name of it that I'm thinking of? That game's alright.
They think that, okay.
With Kim
I'm not
Capo
gonna
on
go
from the
tomorrow
future.
And try to win 3 games straight.
Okay, yeah.
I'll see you back in the run back.
In the run back, in the grand finals
Yeah.
reset, if I get there, I feel
I'll
that.
see you
Yeah,
back in the
yeah,
run
yeah.
back. I'm gonna try this one more time.
I mean, it's looking good so far.
They're waiting for the next collection, Real
Dash
Dawn.
throw into the corner.
Then they'll throw in that Fate Unlimited
See
codes.
again.
jump
Okay,
C.
see, that's the challenge, right? You don't let the 5C rock. The 5C, that pressure is definitely like it's a visual thing. It looks like it's gonna hit you, but if
Nice.
you're crouching,
He didn't
it's
have
gonna
meter for a
miss,
super.
and you're able to press 2A every single time.
Oh, he got caught standing high that time.
That's a
This should be
punish.
it for ChrisG. Yeah, Salji having a ton of moves that it's like you just dial it in. You do a special move and then it initiates another follow-up depending on the button you
Yeah.
press. So it's good
Yeah.
to have that in your arsenal.
Goddamn, the stand heavy's cheap.
That's what I want to see more.
He just
That's
dashing
another
up and doing
plus
stand
three right
heavies.
there. Literally, it
Then
doesn't
spinning
look
to
like
win.
it's plus because of how it looks like, but it's definitely like +3.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Plus frame again, but the range.
He knows. It's just the way that Chris is using it.
Yeah.
If you do it wrong, you're gonna get fucked up and die. He's gonna take half your life. That's why Cloud's being very careful.
He was greedy because he wanted to
What
get
will
that
make me
close
buy Capcom
5C
Collection 3? I don't
instead of
know.
just a regular combo.
The first two collections have most of the competitive games, you know what I mean?
He said, "Going."
The second collection, I'll try it just for
like that
Power
little
Stone
combo
and
right
Project
there.
Justice,
Cloud's doing such a
probably.
great job at
Everything
charging
else is
that
just
5C.
icing on the
Look
cake.
at that, there it is,
CVS2,
again.
obviously.
He finally sees like, you know what? If I could do 2A, maybe 5. Maybe
The CVS2 right now,
and he did it. I love the
supposedly
experimentation
it's
of Cloud.
EO balance when you play ranked, supposedly. But that could just be because it's not out yet. I don't know. We'll see what happens when the real one comes out.
Yeah.
And the Rev Guard helped him out too. I was gonna say that he's using the Rev Guard to give himself that extra
Yes,
room
yes,
to whip
yes.
punish.
I never even tried that one, Slam Masters 2. Is that an actual fighting
Yeah,
game?
tell me how cheap
Or is
he
it still wrestling style like how the first Slam
Nice
Masters
dash out,
is?
too, Not taking the cross up.
I want to say that was the Rev Dash too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The first Slam Masters is alright. It's actually really fun. It has good graphics too. You'd be surprised.
It's
It
just
aged
because
well.
It's like an automatic dash at that point, automatic hop. It's really good. But goes for the setup. Doesn't even go for
The
special
graphics are
super in
sick.
this situation. He wants the guess per game,
Oh,
and he
finds
got it.
No,
He finally getting the open that
boo.
Kyle was looking for.
Kind.
He's on cloud 9 right now.
All right, so Chris goes to losers, but he's not out of the tournament yet. So we're going to get another chance to see some of what he can do, Infinite Drill Works and everybody else.
Chris like, do I stay
I know y'all want
on?
to see Salvatore.
Yeah, he's down. He's locked in. He's trying to play some more games. That's when you.
He said, catch the bus to losers. That's like New York, what we do. You trying to get to the tournament, or fuck it, I'll take the train or the bus. They definitely don't do that here on the West Coast.
I feel like this match.
I took the train one time out here. That shit was an experience.
Compared to like Cloud to the set.
Play from these two.
I'll take the bus sometimes. The bus is at least be on time out here. The train, I don't know if I trust the train. And New York trains, you are dangerous. You get stabbed on the train in New York. What was it like? It was like,
where they have 2 different poses.
just think of like one of those movies where like all the people have been eaten by werewolves or something like that. So you get on the train is just empty. It was like that. It was a very surreal experience. After a while, I was like, am I dreaming or am I like alive? Why is this train running and there's only like 2 passengers on it? That's kind of what it felt like. It was surreal.
Yeah, I feel like he's been
The total opposite of riding the train in New York or Japan. You know, Japan, you get on the train and every car is filled. You could barely find a seat sometimes. You only find a seat when you get on the train at like 9 o'clock at night. That's when you find a seat.
Thank God. I want that so bad. I appreciate that.
It was like Train to Busan. You know, Train to Busan, they ride the train and it was only them and the zombies.
I'm just thinking about, bro, I'm not trying to be an S1 and
That's actually a good comparison for riding the train out here. The Train to Busan. The zombies are the heroin addicts.
Like, oh, I beat you and you're S1?
And I'm going to my ring.
Damn, Justin?
Come on.
Yeah, bro, I beat Justin Wong, you know?
Ooh. Okay, go with pressure. Sundowner, I mean, he's giving it to Reynald right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Another fucking kind mirror match!
Well, guess what? We can abuse that bad boy.
I'm sorry, guys. Usually I try to get analytical here and be like, yeah, you know, they're being really smart. Look, this guy's teching. He's doing the sick fake cancels. They're reading each other with their JDs and shit. But it's fucking kind mirror matches over and over. There ain't nothing else I can say.
No break, though.
You're going to watch this kind and like it or not like it. That's all you got. Yeah, this is definitely his Southtown. He runs this shit.
Like, even though Sundowner probably knows I should not tech,
He took over after Geese died.
takes over the situation, and you're like, for some reason, my thumb and my index finger has to press throw tech.
Surely he's going to try to throw me this time.
Yeah, what y'all think Southtown really is in comparison to the real world? Do y'all think Southtown is some random Cali city? Is that what y'all think? Somewhere in the outskirts of San Francisco, it's fucking whack ass Southtown, looking like Oakland.
It's fast enough. I think so, yeah.
Nice block on the empty jump low. Get off of me. That's what he says. I like the stand D.
Where Hook lives. I don't even know where doesn't Hook live in Jersey or some shit right now? Where does Hook actually live?
Yeah, and I like that. You know what? Commit to both.
Oh, is it supposed to be Florida? Interesting.
You're gonna build at least one more bar in this coming up game. So, you know, I do like that a lot. You know, serving that light.
Oh my, think this. Oh,
they based this shit on Florida. Somehow that kind of makes sense, I guess.
Yep. Let's lower that rev gauge even more. Let's go back to 0 real fast.
Let's lower the rev gauge, but also you stop Sundowner.
Welcome to Miami.
Not from with punishing in front of your face.
Okay, no, nice. That's actually not bad.
Yeah.
The flash kick usually, if you
Florida's a hell of a place. Every time I go to CEO, I definitely feel like I'm in a foreign country. That shit's weirdo energy.
Shout out to you, Ward, holding me down.
Yeah, I wonder if that works with like other characters' DPs.
Definitely, I want to say it should, right? But one more experimentation. Of course, the 2 jump Bs meeting of the minds in the air.
Yeah.
There's a throw tech.
Oh my God, don't whip these buttons. Reynolds looking for it. That's why he's walking back and forward like that.
Yeah.
He's sizing you up because you're close to the corner.
Wow, the clean.
What makes that region so different?
Go for it, yeah.
I'm gonna say this in the least racist way possible. It's really fucking white. It's really fucking white in Florida.
Not where you want to be.
And it's not that you don't have like Cubans and Spanish people and shit like that. It's just really fucking white in Florida.
It's a level 1, yeah. I just don't know what happened. You gotta have this one. Oh my God, not to die. The hyper defense was there, but to die from a 2B, an empty low?
That's
not
unfortunate.
like this.
I mean, Reynald had the great, like, just the great awareness of like, okay, he's hyper defending, just defending. Let me cross him up, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That situation happening.
Clearly, I mean, it was the best decision.
Every motherfucker there definitely voted for Trump.
Yeah, but it's unfortunate because Sundowner had the win technically if he finished the combo.
Ooh, the corpse. Yo, right under him? I like that. That was almost KOFS.
Oh, get off of me. Okay, Sundowner. Look at he's always doing good in the start too, right?
Yeah, but he gets kind of broken down. I mean, the experience of a player like Reynald, he's in for the long game. He'll figure you out. And there's another throw bait.
You just gotta jump.
Yeah.
Just jump out. Oh, set up.
Ah, Panda Train.
There it is.
The patience, yeah.
Trying to kick it to their cuz, huh?
2B. Too far for anything. Misses a whiff punish. I see.
Thinking about it.
Oh my god, nice. Ooh, could have maybe confirmed it into 2 with the knockdown there.
Woo!
Fireball, fireball. Do it again. Do another EX fireball. Why not?
Yeah, the
Damn.
third one in a row, and it works out there. He noticed that Reynald was just trying to inch close, right? Looking for the rev dash perhaps to close the distance, but putting something on the screen. Sundowner looking good.
Yeah, Sundowner definitely just did dash flash kick too. Oh my god, 2C.
We
Or
just
not to
traded,
be.
we just traded just defense, right?
Yeah. I like the back dash. Not
Yes,
getting hit by
anyway,
the
Florida's a hell of a place.
Good hit confirm from Reynald right there. Like look at the damage on that. On the hit confirm super.
Flash kicks out.
Which is crazy because most of the fighting game community that you find out there is not really like that.
Jab into flash kick feint, but he did it all too fast.
So when you go to a fighting game tournament, it's almost like a different, there's like a different dimension just inside Florida. It's kind of weird. I don't know how to describe it.
No way your anti-hair should be a quick
two-hitter. Yeah, you
Quick
gotta have the
two-hitter.
just defense for both. Yeah, always thinking about
Yeah, alligators don't scare the fuck out of me. I'm not fucking with no alligator, crocodile, anything that grabs your leg and does a death roll. I'm not fucking with that animal. I'm running the other way as fast as possible.
We're not punishing each other.
Yo, y'all are frauds.
Y'all ever seen Jackass? When they have the alligator in the house
Okay.
and the mom starts freaking out. She's like, "This alligator!
Nice. Good.
Is that real?" That would be me.
That was sick. That was sick, Reynald.
Nasty work, and that's going to put him in prime position to take this game.
Jesus Christ. He dropped, but it didn't matter.
Not quite. Just missed it, but this
Damn.
5A again. Reynald.
That was fast.
Moving on to loser finals. It's going to be a first to 3.
This guy's like, "Yo, give me more water. I haven't had enough water yet."
Water. I mean, they drove.
The Cloud literally laid on the stage just to give him the jug of water. "Yo, give me the water, bro.
Right now.
I need to hydrate this big brain before I fight ChrisG."
I'm really surprised. These kind players don't know how to punish their own rev blow. Got it.
They're
That's
so
No,
young.
see, Justin's real. It's harder to punish now.
They just don't know.
Even Justin don't know. They fucking nerfed. They buffed it.
No, look, guys.
It's for real, really hard to punish now.
But I got you guys in the rank match tech. If you let Kind do a rev blow at you, just block, because obviously they're gonna flash kick, right? And then you get the big counter confirm. Thank me later.
There
Thank
it
me
is.
later
Thank
when you
Justin.
get. Thank me later when you get these points, because they're just flash
You
kicking.
just say if somebody was now, they just got to A. Like they,
These
that,
intermediate. About this is that the out.
Let's see if Reynald has a chance. I mean, he has the extra game now, right? Last time it was only 2. He's got
All right,
the
next
extended
match, see what
game,
happens.
So if he needs more time to figure things out, I just want to see. I want to see the Kevin. I want Reynald to bust out.
You want to see the Kevin,
at least one game.
and you want to see the Hokuto Maru.
From Chris, yeah.
But you can't complain about Chris, because he's playing Salvatore. He's doing it for the peeps.
He's doing it for the, all the musicians out there.
Yeah.
Word,
Blended
Fluff.
Rock, you're gonna get a little button check
I still
right
got
here
the
for
same
season,
spooky
but
skull
they
for like the
go
past
for
8 years, something
But
like
this is a
that.
run back here from earlier. So ChrisG defeat
One day
Reynald in the
Segler was
first
like, "Hey,
round of
Spooky, you want to
top
update
8
your logo?" I was like,
That's true.
"But
It was
I
a
think my logo's
really
fine." He's like,
quick
"Bro,
studio
you've had that
match.
logo for like 8 years."
finish from
I was like,
ChrisG,
"Oh,
so-
But
huh."
knowing Reynald, and obviously his training partner,
And then I
Cloud,
just did nothing.
defeated Chris in the 3-0 fashion, he probably has a bit more knowledge on how to deal with Salvatore.
Oh, I'm sure they were talking in between when they weren't playing. I'm
Yeah.
sure there was some knowledge being passed on, and that's what you want to see. Your training buddy. What way to optimize your weekend by meeting your training partner and grand finals?
So let me tell you, I played both of these guys. I played Reynald and Chris and Cloud.
Yeah.
And the one thing, the difference is obviously we talked
I mean,
about
it's
kind
hard to get hype
Reynald
Panda
plays more
Train when
defensive
there's
style,
5
while Cloud
kinds.
is more of like
That
kind
would
of
be
like
any
mixed
game.
up. I
Even
would-
Street Fighter, it wouldn't be. If you saw 5 Kens in the top 8,
But when you think about
after a while you'd
defensive
be like, "All right, I'm
situations,
just watching Ken mirror
Reynald doesn't
matches."
guard Ken
That's why
as
even
much
I'm
as Cloud.
trying to be excited, but it's hard.
And
How can I get
also,
excited for 5
Reynald
kinds?
catch throws a lot more.
Top
Which is
3, 2
why Chris
kinds.
was able to get a lot more kind of like hop jump jump C's.
Mm-hmm,
Because Cloud, this is his first 1v1 game.
It's the
So he
first
doesn't
big
know how
tournament, to
catch
be fair.
throws like
We'll see
that.
how people evolve their
Yeah,
tech
I mean,
as
He's
it
willing
goes
to
on.
just take the throws or back dash and jump out and everything like that. Like, that's the crazy part. So it's really hard to open up Cloud because he's always just defending.
But this game, it's not that I do dislike some things about it. I don't really like the guest characters. I've already made a video about that. You guys have seen it. I'm not a big fan of those. But also, the system itself is...
Wow.
At first, interesting,
I didn't know it
but
worked
it's not
like
really
that.
that
It's
expressive
the wake-up.
offensively. Defensively, you can be expressive. You can try to do your red parry style mechanics and stuff like that. And there's a lot of tricks you can do on defense that are interesting. There's even some good defensive option selects and that type of thing. But then on offense, outside of Ronaldo, every character does the same fucking combo. It's for real. Do some shit, feint, do some more shit, do an EX move, do another EX move, do a super. That's my combo. And, you know, 16 or 17 characters, that's the best combo for them. It's not any better than that. So it's like, eh.
So you gotta look for it with the high dodge attack.
You gotta be ready to have it punished, right,
Yeah.
on deck, and we haven't seen that just yet. Okay, yeah, he tried to
Do a combo.
It looks like he was
You
trying to
can.
dash out of the way, but because Sal G went there, he forced him to go left.
Yeah, exactly. The routing is very linear.
Right there. You spend super, might as well. You're gonna build the bar regardless again.
Yep. Bring it back.
Ooh, set up.
Set up, yeah.
That's
Oh,
blocked.
we
That's
blocked
blocked.
that one, yeah.
Do we know how to punish though? Yes,
There
we
it
do.
is. Yeah, waited out the last hit. They want to get caught, you know, in 4K from everybody getting hit by the last follow-up.
Yeah, Reynald dropping a combo. He missed his input. He saw sweep right there. That was probably the dash attack. Blocks the
He has a break combo. They don't use it a lot,
More JDs. Ooh,
but you can do close C break down C. You combo from it, or close C break stand C down jab. That's a combo.
Edge ChrisG pushing him out of the way, so he wasn't able to get
the 2A after that.
Yeah, got the 2A.
Who am I thinking about maining? Honestly, I'm not really playing this right now.
That's gonna hurt.
I chose to watch this because I knew it would be something interesting to watch, but
Remember how we talked about
I'm putting
Cloud,
most of my
you
energy into
have to be
Tekken right now.
And here, it's on point.
Tekken and casual games. I want to play more
It looks like he's
RPGs and that type of
definitely
shit.
scouting out the two kinds and their different styles of play.
Yeah. Oh, Chris, I mean, he got the counter hit 5C right there. That could have been, he went for 2A, but that's definitely a 2C confirmed.
All right, blocking the orb, that's what you want to do.
Thank you, bro. I try. My end is okay.
Yeah, another flash kick, let
My
it
end is
rip.
serviceable.
So maybe it was
I wouldn't
DP
consider
ring
myself the
possibly,
best
'cause he
Anna or
went
nothing
too
like
far. He
that,
tried
but I
to
try.
2A into it.
I appreciate that y'all have fun when I play her.
Again, no super confirmed from Reynald. and That's gonna be
Yeah, I played
enough.
it some on, what day did I play it, chat? Friday?
The ignition super. Dance around 360.
Yeah, I love the fall at the end. I love the fall at the end. Right
This weekend I didn't play any games for you guys because I had to work. I was working on the MK Pro competition.
My man got
Sorry if you guys are hearing me
hands, he
repeat
got
myself a
music.
lot,
Yo,
but, you know.
Sal G, yo, do you understand? Let's
Hit him with
go.
a, do you understand? Oh, that's throwback.
You know it.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, Standy again. Almost got a wild punishment.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
From the 5A. Okay. Boxer Rondo. Frame. Yeah, that's minus right there. Standy in the feint, not plus.
Nah, not at all.
Oh my
Bro,
God.
Reynald is getting cooked by that jump C timing. It's like he's trying to react to the beginning of it, but it delays, right?
Yeah.
It hits on the lower side. You got to be aware.
Yeah, I feel like if you do late high dodge attack, that probably would work a lot more.
How often do I get to play Tekken? I mean, I play whenever I want, really, but if I really care to play, lately I've only been playing a couple days a week.
Reynald getting caught.
I should be playing more, but I'm on an RPG kick right now.
Something where like when you're trying to see like, oh, how do I beat Reynald? How do I?
Shit, I'm not that far yet. You telling me about stuff I don't know about? Chromatic bosses? I'm only like 5 hours in the game or something like that, 6 hours in. I'm pretty early still.
I can go in with the lights, get into super extension off the floor, light kick confirmed.
Nice dash out, looking for it finally. And then he got
SF6, I haven't played that in a while. I used to play Manon in Season 1, but
oh, misses the fireball. Wanted to probably do the EX
Street Fighter just ain't for me.
But you know what?
I enjoy watching the good players play, but
Good. Round, perhaps.
Fireball, EX flash kick.
Oh, that's still
I'm having the most fun playing Tekken, I guess.
Go for the fly. Level 1. No, we're not going to go for level 1 yet. Maybe next one.
We'll see what happens when the new VF drops,
Held up.
whenever
Get
that is.
held up.
held up again. Reynald down 2 games again against ChrisG.
All right, let's see. Are we going to characters? Like we might see the Kevin.
Uh-oh. Is it time,
we
finally?
we might see the Kevin. We might go for, you know what? If you got frame data, I got frame data.
Let's do it.
That's what it comes down to. But the thing is, Kevin just hits harder. Like
Yeah.
Stan D is like, I think Stan D feints like +3. Stan C feint to Stan C is like +1. He has a lot of EX plus moves as well. Like
Is it?
the
Yeah.
EX quarter circle back A feint break is plus as
yeah.
well.
Mm-hmm.
The EX fireball punch, the one that goes up, and also the explosions also plus.
Yeah.
He has a lot of plus
with it,
tools.
yeah.
So we're gonna see if Chris.
DP break is plus.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Keeps
exactly.
him-
Oh shit, Reynolds switched to
the high,
Kevin.
Like the dive bomb
Yeah,
move,
the
which can
dive
actually
bomb.
cross him up too. It's kind of reminiscent of that jump C in a way of how it works with
Yeah.
Sal G.
But the thing is,
Interesting.
he doesn't have an anti-air though.
Yeah.
So you
yeah,
have to rely on your high dodge attacks
high
like
dodge to work.
insane.
Yeah, yeah. Also, that's a good dash there. But he also has the little crawl too. The crawl, the EX version can cross up. He can use that as well.
Oh yeah, the crawl.
Word, I'm glad y'all are liking it. Also, it's good that you guys are further ahead than me because now when I do play it, I don't have to worry about spoiling anybody. Everybody will be like, I beat it already, Spooky. I'll be like, great. I haven't.
Here, but not mounting to big. Oh, thankfully he was able to be safe after that break.
Yeah.
There's a throw.
Then watch your feet. Goes for the command throw. I'm surprised he didn't go for EX. EX for the kill, and that is an overhead. Okay, matchup knowledge. Chris might not
Overhead
know. I mean,
punch.
there's not many Kevins out there yet at least.
Yeah, and I'm sure he didn't play much, if any, in this tournament, right? And there's a confirm for two.
Oh, it hit him airborne.
If that was marked, that would have worked.
Yeah. It's also like a lot of times those supers seems like they're really, really safe on block and whiff, right? Especially from a distance. Yeah, using the ref guard. There it is.
There it is. Yup.
High dodge attack.
That's exactly what we needed. Neutralize that jump approach, but great punish from ChrisG. Knowing he was going to go for the overhead and had the 2C.
Yeah, I don't mind talking about like the skills and whatnot. I just don't want to get spoiled too much on the story. Just because the story seems really weird and interesting. It's like a very surreal experience.
Is that enough? No, it's not. Go for the level 1. He's trying to just kind of stall time at this point and put him in a guesswork game.
Hey, the meaty tackle off the run stop. ChrisG poised for a potential 3-0 in this losers finals.
Yeah, nice. Gets for the rev.
Whoa, that was a cross-up?
Jab, surprisingly. I wonder if Reynald just kind of like, I haven't played Kevin all day.
Yeah, I think the Kevin choice might not have been picked. He wasn't sure if he was going to run him yet, but what can he do with the Klein? He's down 5 games, essentially.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So,
Yeah, too far for the jab. He can still go for the dash throw, but Reynald
His
is
throw does not make any sense.
He has a lot of bars.
How's that supposed to hurt?
This is a character that can combo 2 supers in a row.
yeah, he can do some massive damage here.
Oh my god, the frame traps. Again, the jump C air to air. Nice tech.
Lost Souls aside? I don't know. You got to remind me, Urge, and I'll think about it.
Red line super for the win. The Kevin pick not working.
Damn.
ChrisG
Fine.
advanced to grand finals. And I want to say, I wish one of the strategies.
All right, so
Reynald was
ChrisG
took
gets
into
his
that to
rematch
deal with the
in grand
jump C, 'cause
finals.
It got to a point where Chris knew he was going to jump, so he just kept letting it hit in the air.
Yeah.
Air, just defend. Just look for the just defend.
Air
just to get
just
that
defend.
bounce.
What was that sound? Did he drop the change out of his pocket? What was that noise?
It definitely is high dodge attack that's like kind of like the best
The
answer,
most consistent answer.
right? Because
yeah,
you'll get the.
I swear I heard a quarter fall out of his pocket just now.
/ wild punish. Because I'm like cancel.
So that's so funny. Using it to his advantage.
All right, Twitch and YouTube, it's time for that grand finals. Shout out to all the watchers out there and the lurkers. Should be an interesting matchup. It's Cloud805 versus ChrisG. If you know who won, shh, don't say nothing.
I do want to see Hotaru Mario.
If you
like,
do
just
know
to
who
see,
won,
like what his different take is, because he did tell me that he thinks Hotaru Mario beats Kind.
Yeah, he said that to you.
I usually am not too big on Souls games, but I might play it for you guys' entertainment, maybe. I'll think about it.
Save it for grand finals, so now when you use that tech, you can actually win the entire tournament.
Okay. I mean, I'm curious. Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Let's see. I mean, at this point, he might be riding off the high that he's like killing it with this character, right?
After doing it in his own way, right? As only Chris can. Playing the characters that he wants to have the success.
Salvatore.
I just realized too, because Salvatore Ganacci, right? The nickname Sal G, ChrisG, Sal G.
Oh.
I didn't even think. I wonder if that also like, persuaded him into playing the character.
No, it's Chris is a troll. Chris is just a troll. That's what it comes down to. He just likes
sounds
to
about
grand
right.
finals. What's up, piece of shit? They said I'm lurking. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for sticking around.
There's no middle ground, but
No
we're going to
middle
find
ground.
out.
All right, grand
who's on
finals.
the
We'll see who's about to
highest
take
level of the
this.
Geese Tower here, as we are in our grand finals matchup here. It's gonna be
Yeah, I played
Cloud805
ZZZ earlier on the
side,
stream,
picked up
Chrono.
by his name,
Today,
going up
even.
against ChrisG
The start of the stream
and
was
L, so
ZZZ
it's
before I did
ChrisG right
City of the
now.
Wolves.
Let's see if we can turn that W for,
I'm waiting for
Punkdagod.
2.0.
Yeah,
So I'm just building resources every day until that happens.
See where he was going.
He was so high in the air too,
I was
right?
like, where is he, bro?
Yeah.
Blending in.
Yeah, the one thing I think Chris needs to adapt is like he needs to not be in a position where he's like put himself.
I like color edit. I don't like when people troll and they make like colors like they start making shadow characters and stupid shit like that.
Right there, he's probably gonna put himself in overheatness.
I do like when they troll and they try to make the characters look naked. I'm one of those. I fight some mine. I'm like, oh shit, that looks like naked mine. I'm a goon.
Cloud able to subdue, staying a little alive. More.
The JD. Oh, that should be the round.
I shouldn't like that stupid stuff as much as I do. I just think it's funny. You made a Shadow Terry in CBS 2C. You're one of those.
Yeah, that was good. Because in that situation, you're forced to be thinking about chip damage.
You're one of those, Moro.
Box of ramen. sparks of ramen.
Hey, that was smart.
Yeah, to go backwards.
Yeah, jump D, extending himself a little higher in the air to navigate through
So
the fireball.
typical double elimination rules, guys.
You know
That
what's
means that
crazy?
ChrisG's got to win 2 sets of 3 out of 5 to win the tournament.
You actually are
Cloud has not
bad
lost yet,
for plus.
so if he loses the first set, he's still
It
in.
looks like he shouldn't be plus, but he's actually.
They call it the
plus.
bracket reset.
Is that enough? No, barely. He still has SPG, but now he's out of it.
Yep.
Oh, drops the combo though. No.
Had
I
to
want to
play
see
that
what type
safe
of mods
follow-up
they
dash
make.
a little.
I've only seen a couple of them.
Oh, the hop. Yeah.
Instant jump C, yeah.
Instant
catching
C,
him in the air.
flash kick again. Spend the
I find that
level
with
one for
Tekken, the mods are less fun
damage
because you can kind of make almost characters with the outfits they give you, right?
Yeah,
Try to
try
make someone like
something-
Rama or
like
something
Chris
random
used
like
his
that.
entire tournament,
But then
and it
with,
didn't work at
Yeah.
all.
With this type of
the
game,
Super is instant, and it hurts a lot if you
I don't
hit
even
it.
know
But the problem is
what they
landing
could
it,
do.
especially
Make Kind
when
look like
you're
Dante or something
thinking in
funny
a
like
grand
that.
final situation,
That would
especially
make me
if you're
laugh.
just baiting out the desperation at that point.
Yeah, so you're looking for all options that might be used in that Monicum to hit you. So Cloud staying in
Ash
that
catch him, Terry Bogard.
Hurt him as bad, but-
I mean, I guess that
Okay,
makes
jump D.
sense.
Again, extending his lifeline in the air.
Oh my God.
Ooh, that was scary. Yeah,
Yeah.
that could have been a solid
Sparks of
punish.
ramen,
That's
farts
gonna
of
be it, though,
ramen.
With the throw bait
Nice.
to the corner.
Stand C again.
I'm gonna eat mad ramen when I go to Japan. I'm gonna eat nothing but ramen and sushi.
Definitely was. He will die for his troubles.
No, he looks frustrated though. You see the little like
In the
"Man, I
morning,
really can't do
I'm
anything.
gonna get
I might need to
onigiri,
go to character
salmon,
select." And the thing
and
is,
tuna.
Like, oh, I guess not. I would say I'm
I
not
might eat only
confident
those 3
saying
things
that
for real.
Chris's kind would beat Cloud's kind because of the amount of tech and the amount
That's
of
spooky.
speed
You only
that
ate
Cloud
ramen
is
this whole
moving.
trip. Yeah, I
He's
did.
moving so fast
Can't
compared,
stop
like,
me.
skating across the screen like he has
Love
a run.
ramen.
It also might be another similar situation with Reynald, right, where you played this character the entire tournament, trying to switch to him now.
I'm pretty happy. I haven't gone to Japan in like 3 years or something like that. It's been a while.
We got a big counter hit confirmed here for ChrisG.
Yeah, I want to say when he does.
I
that
don't even got
stand
anything I want to buy. Usually I'd be hyped to be like, okay, I'm gonna buy some figures or something like that. Right now, I'm just like, I'm happy to go to Japan. That's where I'm at.
I remember,
maybe.
Just
I
happy
remember
to
seeing
travel.
online, unless they nerfed in their most recent patch, they were doing.
I don't know.
stand
I noticed that
C,
some people were having stick
there it
trouble
is.
earlier, but I don't know if it's a real thing or what it is.
Counter hit combo guaranteed there.
Could just be bad
Okay,
luck.
what's down?
You know how it is. Anything that can go wrong at a tournament is gonna go wrong somehow. Your stick that works flawlessly on your PS5 at home every day, you take it to a tournament, all of a sudden it's not working. Shit's weird.
I wonder why.
You talking about the magical stance?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Ooh.
Wow. That was
Salvatore.
clutch.
Damn.
Yeah, he does have the stance move, and I think they.
Yeah,
like,
but
the
you can always get
came out,
extras. Like you can go
right?
to the
So I'm
ramen
not
place and you're like, hey,
sure
give me an
if
extra
it's
set of
not as
noodles.
plus anymore, I believe. So it might not be.
I like
as
going to the
great
ramen
compared
spots that have the
before,
private
but
booths.
I'm glad that
Those are my
Chris is finally
fave.
doing the counter hit combos properly now.
Yeah, he's
Then I'm
getting
like, you know, just give me all the
solid
toppings.
damage here. Let's go into the corner. Face the flash kick.
They probably laugh to themselves like, ha ha ha, fat American. I'm like, I don't
There
care.
it
Just
is
give me the
again.
food.
You can interrupt the 5C if you're crouching, if you're fast enough.
Okay, 5, scouting it out.
Oh, nice block with the cross up.
Yeah, great blocks from Chris. Yeah, he knew.
Yeah, I might as well lean into it.
Oh my God. Okay, do we go to fly? Yes,
When I go
we
to Japan,
do,
I just
but look
pretend
at
to be a
this.
dumb foreigner
Spend
the whole
level
time.
one, but we're in overheat. This is where Cloud
It's better
can
that way.
shine
They're
right.
happier and I'm happier.
Put the pressure on Chris, right? See him blinking red. Knock
They're
him
like, ha ha ha,
out.
American. He likes
Oh,
eat
wait.
alive. I'm like, yeah, I
Let's get a
do.
follow-up. He's out of
Give me
meter.
more.
Hold up.
Yeah, he's gonna
Still
do it
in his
again.
hands.
Yeah, do it
break
again.
his guard.
Yes.
And he does.
True
Okay.
block string. And he has to take this combo, but drops it. But maybe if he did it though, if he spent the EX, he might have been in overheat.
Yeah.
So that's why he didn't want to spend it possibly.
possibly worried. Yeah,
I had to
mean,
click
at
allow
that
on that for whatever reason.
point, you could've done enough
Goes
get
to
the
show
kill.
you.
You have another round, right? You're gonna get your resources back then.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if you ever go to Japan, don't try to be funny and be like, let me try to speak Japanese to them and all that shit. I don't know Japanese. Just pretend to be a dumb American. Trust me, your experience will be better. People will just come up to you and be like, hey, can you teach me English? I'm dead ass. It's way better. Don't try to be Japanese when you're in Japan. Just be yourself.
Nice block
You'll have
on
way
that
more
one.
fun. Trust me.
That
You
is
can't
so
catch him,
funny,
baby.
bro.
He's like, oh, it's me.
No, for some reason, Twitch doesn't like when you say STFU.
We just
I don't
dial
know.
in a red blow to catch him on the back. I wonder
On
if
the
it's
way
possible.
up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's plus rave there. He had the hit.
Come
That
on,
was the
Chris. I want to see a close
Nice
match.
block
Man,
on the
good
flash
block.
kick right
That's
there.
cheap, though, that he could still do that and just feign
for
it.
each other here, like, it's
Overheat.
so
Yep, hitting gear.
Mhm.
All right.
He's going to get all his overheat back. Watch this.
Look at it. Imagine you see Chris just doing that to Cloud's face.
That'd be funny as fuck.
Right now, right?
Oh, that's all you need.
Just don't be
love?
rude. That's all. As long as you're nice about it, you're like, yeah, sorry, I'm a dumb foreigner. Can you tell me what to do? They're like, just go here. About go thank you.
LG's a wild one. There's the throw.
That was the most interesting setup I have ever seen.
I'm telling you, it's better.
Oh, I like that rev blow attempt, and there it is.
Salvatore top tier. No, I think ChrisG just knows how to fight Kine.
This is his first
That's why
win
he's doing so well.
of the 2 games
I
that they
mentioned
have
this
been playing.
earlier, but he played Kine in both the betas, beta 1 and beta 2.
Much needed momentum swift, actually.
So he's pretty familiar with how to fight this character.
Actually helped Chris. You see him feeling himself taking
I think Salvatore's pretty good though. He's probably like mid-tier, upper mid.
I don't think I've seen any other
Not that I know of. I feel like he might just be
He got
all
stubby
in on
limbs.
time.
That's his biggest
Because
weakness.
it's
Outside
like-
of the stance,
it's really
the
his
stance
type
he is
of
good.
style
Most of the
character.
rest of his limbs are pretty
He
stubby.
just wants to play a single-player game in a 1v1 game.
He was playing team, but he's the whole team in himself, right? You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
See, like
I got
the down
setups,
jab
I got
missing
everything
there
I
as an
need to press
example.
forward here.
Nice flash kick right there. This time it didn't cross him up. It was good awareness on Cloud to knowing that the flash kick was going to work there. I love that jump back.
Yeah,
ChrisG protecting his defense.
Hey, not letting you in, not letting you close the distance.
Is his infinite still in the game?
I wonder if
I know he has a really hard to do infinite or something like that in the first version before the emergency, or not emergency patch, but the patch. Is it still possible or is it gone
this is
now?
the knockdown, though.
Yeah.
Unless that's a setup.
Oh, so they took it out when they took out,
what's
what's his name's infinite? Marco.
So you have to kind of make your own random setup, right?
Yeah, give some leeway to wonder what he's conjuring up, right? Of
Yep.
course, character's still getting fleshed out, and that was going to be punished there. You try to press buttons, not today.
What's the pressure? Tries to bait a flash kick. Your plus frame on that one. Gets the little Tetris
Yeah.
symbols out there.
Oh.
Unfortunate backdash.
And the high flash, the fireball, excuse me, caught the top
He
of the
tried
dome.
to-
He did not just defend that
I keep
one
forgetting the
there.
name of the
that's
red parry
huge at that
mechanic. He
point.
tried the red parry so that he could survive, but he got hit.
All is 7 hits, so you got to hyper defense that and try to guard cancel out.
Yeah,
but
they also fixed backdash command grab from Tizak, but maybe there's still ways he can do it. It's just not as easy to do, at least. I'm not sure if it's completely impossible or if he doesn't have as many guaranteed ways to do it
Because
anymore.
it's better than a mix.
That's true. It's better than getting opened up by flash.
I'm surprised they didn't nerf that day 0.
Okay.
The Tizak backdash
Oh,
grab.
he tried to backdash
Because that shit was too good.
Because the way his backdash works, it just hit the active frames of it.
Caught him lacking. And good just defend there from Cloud, too.
Yeah,
Dodging that
nice.
jump C, uppercut.
Now Tizak's like a sensible good. Now the way he plays makes sense.
Ooh, nice. Oh, good JD on the cross up. Like you mentioned earlier, like that's what they should be doing for him.
Yeah, starting to work out. No!
Big punish.
Unfortunate. That should be enough. He should be able to build. Yep, there it
Level
is.
one?
Yeah, he does. He's gonna commit to the
Oh, he did level 2 just in case, just to make sure it kills.
Take us into the final round.
The last hit
It
does
was
a
kind
grip.
of close where you don't know if the level one's gonna kill there.
I was thinking that too. I'm like, and don't play with your food, right? Because Cloud is up and ground. If he somehow comes back, that's going to make it even harder for you to make this
Yeah.
comeback.
All right.
I don't know if
who's gonna
Tizak
go up
needs
2-1
buffs
first
necessarily.
up? That's the real question.
See, lock and loaded for
I feel like it's a little early to tell.
Oh.
He's so much better than he was in part
I
1.
thought it was gonna hit. Nice whip punish.
He got a lot of
Right
really
there.
good
5
JD
hits right
stuff.
there.
That's why I'm hesitant to say that he needs buffs yet.
Okay.
Because his JD's good.
God, it did a lot of
Word, Hino.
There's the guard camp.
Sorry that I haven't been streaming a lot on YouTube lately, but I'm trying to bring it back. So that's why I'm doing YouTube streams.
Yeah, tag drop there.
His damage ain't ass. His damage is pretty good. Even the damage that he gets from like down B, down B, down A, stand A, EX Lariat is good. Does mad damage and it's hard knockdown. JD command grab is mad good too. It hurts.
Trying to keep him out, but it pushes himself out with the high evade, getting eaten up by that jump C, man. All right. Chris,
Yeah.
he might reset this right.
Yeah, he might. With the Salvatore looking strong right now.
Salvatore top tier?
Yeah.
Oh no, baby, that's it.
All right, here we go. Go for the flash kick. Nice dash in again. Stand C, stand C. Try and really get the pressure.
Yeah, I don't
going
know.
right here.
I would say before they change him too much, maybe let him develop a little more. If after a couple months he's still struggling, then maybe give him a buff or 2.
Here, making it hard for Cloud to try to find an option. Even that 2C right there was kind of desperate, right?
It was desperate. It was dangerous.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing. I mean, Cloud doesn't want to play, I feel like, in this neutral. He wants to already hit
You give command
and
grab
put
characters
you
too much
in
damage, you end up with
all
SF4
day.
Zangief.
And then,
Remember
like,
that?
his
SF4 vanilla
defense is
Zangief?
so good, he's not
He would do
giving
one
him the
combo in the
opportunity
EX
to
Queen
do that.
hand, then he'd do one follow combo, and that's
Yeah,
it.
he
You
was
were dead.
he was trying to go for the
Game
air
over,
fish.
man.
Yeah,
He
okay.
was real close to him. If you notice, he didn't like back away completely.
Airfish, I like that
Yeah.
name.
That's what I'm gonna call it, baby. But I concur. Yeah, Cloud definitely. We're in Vegas, right? He's trying to
Yeah,
play
but she's
solid
doing
here,
that
trying to
into
get in
super.
here.
She's doing EX grab, and then she's doing 2 more EX moves and doing a super for 400 damage. Versus his EX command grab by itself. Doesn't it do like 350 or something like that? That shit hurts.
After it
And he don't even do combo. He just does EX grab.
Good confirm. Definitely be able to take automatic SPG out of here. Cloud's an SPG now, looking good. But the reset is in Chris's favor. He is in match reset point here.
what he needs. I mean, to secure the round.
I think that's a weird way to balance a character. I wouldn't balance the grappler based on the fact that everybody else can two-top. That's a very weird way to balance a grappler. You should be balancing him based on the fact that he has a scary ass grab.
Yeah, neutral, and also Chris is willing to just jump back.
Yes.
Take the air hit, so the orbs are kind of just like nullified in the situation. So it's up to Cloud to see, how do I counter this? How do I frame trap him to make him stay on the ground? Chris spending a bar.
I think ChrisG cares more about $1.5 million than a tracksuit, but maybe I'm wrong.
Talked about it.
Clearly, yeah, that was not the best idea, right?
Who I got to win this one? I mean, I want to see Chris at least reset it, especially because he's so close to doing it. Also, there was like 5 kinds in this top 8, so it's not that I don't want Cloud to win. It's just that it'd be nice to see Kine lose for once, because there was so many of them. That's what I'm saying. 1.5 million, he could just go buy a tracksuit exactly like Salvatore's. Fuck that.
See, and having SPG there, he would have been able to land a red blow on the way down, but he didn't. Instead, we're going to land these 2 level 1s there from Cloud. So he is now needed the vision wake up power super.
All right, nobody has a bar left. Salvatore's going to get his bar first if he lands anything solid. Maybe he can kill from this range.
There's the flash
Ouch,
kick.
he's in
Yeah,
trouble.
He waited. He was very patient. You saw it before those flash kicks were with him.
Good block.
He was jumping the gun early.
Yeah, good block right there. Salvatore,
Nice.
Too far away for the 2A.
This is so
That's why he dashed
close.
through there.
Come on, reset the bracket.
Oh,
I want to see more games.
Oh.
No, son of a bitch.
damn. 2-2.
That sucks.
Cloud stabilizing. If you're Chris, though, you're making it hard on yourself, man.
2-2.
Get that bracket reset as fast as you can. What I will say, this is going to be the most important set of the tournament, Justin. Winner for Cloud, if not potential bracket reset.
What do you want?
I want a bracket
you know?
reset.
You want a
Fuck that.
reset.
Come on, a reset, baby. I want to see the final set.
Doesn't take away SPG.
Then whoever wins is who wins at that point.
Now he definitely got lost. He just lost it.
There you go. They know it's not over. It's not over, Dover.
Goes for the fly.
You
No,
calling it too
definitely-
early.
This is the corner combo.
Yep. Optimal there. Chris gonna back up.
See?
And look at that. He knows
It ain't over.
making
Come on,
the
Chris.
moves to push themselves out the corner, giving him that little bit of room to
Oh my
finagle.
God.
Oh no, he put himself into overheat by accident, I think.
The handstand.
Gotta
No
watch the game,
anti-air.
bro. Where you at?
Yeah. He wants to break that guard. One heavy
If he
punch
gets
super,
in,
that's what Cloud
it's
is
a guard
desperately
break.
fishing for right now.
All the time.
Uh-oh.
He's looking for it. Get the
Uh-oh.
big with punish on the throw.
And he's still
He's
in danger of
amazing.
guard
You did
break.
such a great job, Kane.
That's
Can't
crazy. He's
ju
like
you
cheering
can't just
on.
defend when you're in overheat.
What a nice guy. And people were mad at him. Come
And
on.
Kane's the one be like, come on, at least you could do better.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh, he put himself in
We're
overheat.
going for the chip damage route. Yeah, sparks of ramen.
Oh,
What flavor do you
Fuck.
like? Ugh.
I'm a big fan of that.
Miracle?
Beef ramen, you know
Ooh,
what I'm saying?
No.
the top.
Maybe some Tonkotsu, but the flash kick.
Damn,
is
if he
gonna
blocked
work.
that-
Cloud 805 on Cloud 9
If he
potentially.
blocked that, he would have won the
Match
round.
points.
Could you imagine?
I like that. Goes for
Oh,
the throw.
no.
Oh, nice. Blocks, but that's
Come on, God damn it.
That's where you need to JD guard cancel.
Come on,
Because there's
Chris.
a gap between short.
I'm
into
sounding
that
like
dash
the
attack
people
right there.
cheering during
But
the
you don't have
ChrisG
a
versus
DP,
Nemo
you can't
Evo
stop
when
it. You
Nemo
have to
beat
guard
him.
cancel.
Speaking of DP,
Come on,
he put the
Chris.
DP into the corner.
Look at the screen,
Got a
Chris.
lot.
Yeah.
Out in there. You want to box him off, cut off the rest of the stage.
You gotta hit him with more soul
No
fists.
cancel though, because he could have got super and put him in a guess for game scenario. Okay,
Good
Cloud,
dash.
one combo
Fuck.
away. If you
Cloud's
finish
playing
it,
smart.
you win here. No confirm to the worm.
Yeah, we're getting a little worried here in this ending round, right? You know, we're so
Oh,
close
no.
to victory, we can
Yeah.
almost taste it, but
Nice,
God damn it.
JD, crucial JD.
This
Oh,
character's
go for the
cheap.
jump D, go for the fish.
There you go. Grab his ass.
how we
Okay.
do
Push
it,
him over.
We do have 2 meters from Chris' side.
That's so cheap.
Nice. No, a little bit too far.
That needs to
Try
be
get
more
the light
minus
right
or
to
something. That
confirm.
shit's too good.
Fancy, yeah, go for the super. I like the super because it kind of like pauses, like, hey, give me something to think about. Like,
Right.
there's a lot of intense situations right now.
Think about the next move, right? Put this
Yeah.
orb out, and now I can think and wonder what I'm going to do. 16 seconds on the clock.
No.
And a big hit
Boo.
confirmed. Stand to super. You got to give it to him. As
Good
he
shit,
takes
Cloud.
it From winner side, Cloud 805, your level up Expo Fatal Fury champion.
Yeah, you saw, if you looked at it, he said, I won? Question mark?
ChrisG's gonna go home and switch back to Kine.
Oh, man.
He's
what
gonna
a
say, I'm done with Salvatore now.
right there.
I'm gonna be
You
Kine
can
number
tell
6 in the top 8.
As the set
That's
was
probably
going,
what he's
as
thinking.
Cloud was closer for the wins, he started dropping combos. He wasn't
Yeah.
as optimal towards the end. Like, he could have killed earlier. He
Good
could've
shit,
done
that was
more
fun.
damage to make him in a much more better situation. But because he's like, oh my
He's
God,
shaking
I'm
his
so
head.
close to winning. I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah.
close to winning. And he finally does
And then he
it.
got bodied.
Cloud 805. Level
He was
up
close.
Expo
Son of a
2025.
bitch.
Fatal
Get out of here,
Fury.
Cloud.
champions.
Take your money and go home.
Major champion.
Yeah,
Don't
right?
bet it at the casino table. Whatever you do, just go home.
Look at the guy, but I
Take
do
the
wanna
money
bring
and
up
run.
again what you said. He was, it was so close to winning that he was nervous, and I like that. You can see even these like champions, like these really strong players,
Shit.
the nerves get to them, and they want to make sure that they can.
All right, well, that was a
secure
good
the
one,
game,
guys. So once
secure
again,
the round.
that
So
was
he's
the
being
Level Up
very
Expo
patient.
Top
Combos
8.
are dropping.
You
The
guys
keep
saw it.
setting in.
Shouts to Tampa and Never Cease for putting it on. Shouts to you guys for tuning in to watch it with me. I do appreciate it. So what I'm thinking about doing now is right now it's about 5:26 p.m. That means we got time for one more thing. So either A, we check out what was it, the Dragon Ball tournament I told y'all about. What was it, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero? If it was streamed. I don't know if this was streamed or not.
And you can kind of tell, like, the tools that he has is meant for, like, joke relief. He's just there for fun.
That's A. B is I play Expedition 33 for y'all. Which one sounds more exciting to you guys? Let me know. Also say something too, YouTube. Y'all gotta say something too. What do y'all want to see more? Y'all want to see Dragon Ball Sparking Zero? I never really watched this game. Or y'all want to see Expedition 33? Morrow said 33 immediately.
He lost first round with Salvatore bad. And
yeah.
he picked Kind to win the next 2 games. So the fact that he
You too, YouTube. Let me know what y'all want to see. Sparking Zero says Zach Brown. All right. 33 says ZK the end.
A lot of people don't know 5C. He was literally abusing 5C, and I think Cloud was the only one that was able to find that little sweet spot where you could press the button.
Oh, it's kind of mixed. It's a good little mix.
Yeah, and that, I mean, it also comes with the longer sets they had too, right? Because when he played Cloud, it was 3 out of 5 both those sets. So he had that extension on the games to really try to figure out. Of course,
Pizza Chit said A. DBZ.
Okay, so that's what's not to do.
All right. I guess the Sparking Zero barely won by a little bit.
Top 8, I mean.
All right. I'm gonna go. Well, first of all, let's confirm that there is a Sparking Zero to watch. So I gotta figure out which channel that was on. That might have been Friday on Tampa Let's take a look. So Tampa videos. Let's see. Level Up Expo. See the Wolves Day. Level Up Expo. UMVC 3 pools. So let's see. Was there Sparking Zero on this day? I see Marvel 3 pools. More Marvel 3 pools. A lot of Marvel 3. Yikes was there? Marvel 3 top 8. I don't know if they streamed it. Let's see. Level Up Expo Sparking Zero stream. They may not have streamed it. How about Marvel 3? Y'all want to see that? Oh, actually, you might want to see this Marvel 3. I see Brian LV's in it. Remora's in it. Some good play. Actually, this might be worth checking out. And it should go pretty quick. So how about we do this one? All right, so YouTube, here's what we're going to do, all right, fellas? Let me find the beginning of the bracket. So YouTube, guys, what we're going to do is I'm going to start a new archive, and the new archive is going to have the Marvel 3. That way it's separated, and it's 2 different archives rather than people being confused and coming for the See the Wolves and being like, where's the Marvel at? So if you're watching on YouTube, this stream is going to end, and just give me about 2 to 3 minutes, and you're going to see a new stream. When you see that new stream, you know what's up. That's going to be the Marvel 3. All right, I'm going to set that up right now. Just give me a minute. Schedule a stream. Create new level. Oh, wait. Go back. Reuse settings. Let's just use this. Gaming. Ultimate Marvel versus Capcom 3. This sounds worth checking out. Let me get a screenshot real quick for this. Give me a second, y'all. That way we have the right screenshot to put for Level Up Expo. It shouldn't take me too long. I'm gonna turn off the audio so I don't spoil for you guys who plays in the grands. It goes to show you how good people are at fucking fighting games these days. Un momento, everybody. Once I get the screenshot set up in good old, where's my Photoshop? There it is. Let's make this a little smaller. Bam. Even smaller because we need to fit ChrisG's big head. He got a big head. I didn't know ChrisG had such a big head. His head is bigger than mine. I'm only playing. Don't get mad at me, Chris. UMVC3. Featuring NYChrisG. Ryan, LV, and more. I'll write something like that. Then we'll copy that. Love Expo Ultimate Marvel versus Capcom 3 Top 8 recap. There we go. And the game is Ultimate Marvel 3. Next. What time is it now? 5:32. I'll just write 5:30. All right, bam. All right, guys. So all you guys that are watching on YouTube, I'm going to end this archive and just look for the new stream to start. It's going to start any minute, okay? See y'all shortly. Bam. Confirm.